Yeah, I'm late. Hi. My excuse is that I was letting Jessie into the room, and I really mean that. She's sitting on my she's sitting right beneath me right now. You can see them. My minions. Hold on, let me join VC again. Hello?
Having it play a
Hello?
pachinko machine.
Hello?
Talking about the Metal Gear pachinko machines.
Metal Gear pachinko machines.
Don't worry.
Okay.
They should make like a Godfather pachinko machine where you pull the lever and then like the cutscene of the horse and the head
The
plays.
cutscene.
And they do the screaming and then it's like, you win!
There are cutscenes in pinball.
There are cutscenes, no, but in
Oh, pachinko, yeah, the game,
the
yeah.
cutscene from the movie.
Yeah. You know.
Movies are just 2-hour cutscenes.
Yeah.
They should
Gameplay is buying a ticket.
They should have an Apocalypse Now pachinko machine where you pull the lever and then the scene where the guy realizes that he's been infected with or that he's been like exposed to Agent Orange and has permanent health issues plays.
And it says, you win!
Oh fuck! I booted up the stream so I could look at chat, and it's playing a trailer for Black Adam.
Oh fuck yeah! Yeah, baby. Wayne.
Do y'all wanna introduce yourselves? because there's a lot of people on stream right now.
I'm Morgan, and I'll be gone in 10 minutes because I have to go watch Dwayne Johnson's new film Black Adam.
Cherry, you're on my head. You go next.
I'm Cherry. I'm the small one.
Maybe go
Okay.
next.
Hi, I'm Maeve.
You have to say an anecdote.
Say your name and a fun fact.
Bazinga. No, sorry. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
No! Paction,
I don't know. I don't have interesting things about me.
We'll circle back. Paction, you go next.
Oh God, now I have to go.
Yeah.
I'm
say it.
Paction, and I am a professional cheese eater, and I do music on the weekends.
I have a fun fact. One time, Paction ate an entire block of cheese for lunch.
What?
Okay, but
Yeah,
who
did
hasn't
you
When
tell
did I
me
do that?
You told me this when you were on
No,
keto.
no, that's true. That
You-
was
you-
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who hasn't done that?
Me.
Me?
Who among us, funny, hasn't
Among Us?
among us?
Let he without sin throw the first stone.
Andy, go next.
Hi, my name's Andy. I make cartoons, and a little fun fact is I've recently been working on games as well. Yippee!
Well, that's a boring fun fact. You
I
need to
don't
tell me
have
something
any-
weird.
Andy's the famous
Uh,
one.
Spill
I'm
spill
trying
something
to think.
embarrassing.
I'm genuinely trying to think. I'm trying to think.
He's the blue one.
The blue one, yeah, something embarrassing.
Like,
I guess I showed up with a mocap suit to college.
Wait,
Uh,
that's amazing.
Like in class.
Yeah, in class, I showed up there.
What did
and
people
I
say?
had- I think it was like the lack of people saying things that makes that funny. They kind of expected me to do random shit at that point. It was like late in the semester, so.
Oh,
they
okay.
kind of-
I thought it was
was
like the first
expected.
day.
No, well,
Huh?
yeah. No, they're kind of used to me pulling off, you know, pranks. in
That
class.
makes sense.
I 3D
stunts.
modeled myself like almost entirely naked for a class assignment. The professor said not to do that, so you know I had to.
You're my hero.
Yeah, it was really funny to see everybody's like reaction. I was wearing underwear in the 3D model. I
Hey,
didn't.
hey,
yeah.
fun question. Did you graduate from college?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, I was really expecting not that to be the answer.
That's so. mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually wanted to leave college really early on. I was not having a good time, but I was told by everyone that I should stay and endure the torture.
That's
So-
not what
See?
happened.
I
I finished the
Isn't it
first
true that
semester and I said I hate this. I want to leave, and everyone was like, "All right."
no. See,
Yeah,
I did
I feel
I
you
did
on
2
that.
semesters, and they said your grades are so bad you have to leave.
Whoa.
And now, like 3 years later, I'm a freshman again.
What's up, fuckers?
showed
I'm back.
I showed up and I said, I'd like to eat one college, please. And they said, huh?
But isn't it true that you went to college for 3D animation and then made a career off of 2D animation?
Correct. That was like a big. That was
That's-
a big fuck you to the school.
Lots of lore.
because-
Lots of lore early on in this stream.
Well, like the whole point of me going to college for 3D animation was because like I fell in love with 2D. Then people were telling me, well, 3D is like what's in, so
Yeah,
you should
3D's
go
the
learn
profitable one.
that. So I went to go learn that because that's what's like the industry standard. And then I got out of there and I was like, that was not fun. So I just went back to 2D. Although I still been, I'm glad that I went through with that because I found out things that I do like about 3D, and that's been helping me a lot with many projects. So at the end of the day, it wasn't too bad. But enough about me. We're going to play fucking observation duty.
you went so hard on the fucking, and then you forgot the next word.
Yeah, I blanked out. I was like,
Oh,
black
I'm playing
and
on
white
observation
security
duty.
camera game.
We're playing
No,
I'm on
oh,
observation.
no,
We're
wrong.
playing Huge Man Simulator.
Yeah.
We're going
Wait,
to
we're not
play-
playing observation duty anymore?
No, that's
That is what observation
There
duty.
is a character
oh,
in
There's a character
Observation Duty
called
named
Huge Man.
Huge
We're
man.
going to play
Turn
fucking
into
5 nights at Huge Man.
That's fun.
If you could spend 5 nights with Huge Man, would you?
Only if he also wanted to be part of that. You know what I mean? Like if it was a
I think we're
consensual,
assuming
mutual
that.
5 nights.
I'm not gonna send you to Huge Man's house without permission.
No, but like I thought it was
I'm
like.
locking you in a room with Huge Man for
And
5
it could be
days.
like, oh, I'm going, like, I'm stuck in a tent with Huge Man in the woods for 5 days.
Oh my
it's
God,
a
I'm
it's
stuck
a
in
it's a non-consensual Huge Man experience.
Exactly. Like I
Oh
wanna,
my
I wanna be
God.
sure that he's in on it too.
I'm stuck in a wind tunnel and Huge Man is there. Hey, what would Huge Man sound like if he was stuck in a wind tunnel?
Does he even have a voice?
He doesn't.
It does not.
That's lovely for him. He's just like
for
he,
me.
reference,
he does have a
for,
voice line.
For Andy and for those in chat who don't know what Huge Man is, he looks like the brawny guy. You know,
He
the
looks
guy
like
on
the
Brawny
Giga Chad
Paper
meme.
Towels? He looks like a combination of the brawny guy and the Giga Chad meme.
Right on.
And sometimes he kills you, but only if you interact with him the wrong way.
Yeah. Only if you look at him wrong.
Only if you look at him wrong.
Other than that, he's a great guy.
Only
Wait,
if
something's gone horribly wrong.
you look at him at the wrong angle. Like you get his bad side.
Yeah.
Wait, what
That
happened to
sounds
the
fun.
stream?
What do you mean?
You are in 2 places, and some of us are now missing.
Yeah, I have to add Andy and
Okay.
Morgan back. Because this is a new scene, baby. I love how fucking small you are, Andy.
A new scene. What's my motivation?
What's my motivation? Your motivation is that you are in one of those dreams where you really have to pee, but you can't find a bathroom.
Oh no! Does anyone know where the bathroom is?
So I'm assuming you're gonna be like streaming this as well on Discord, so that I'm not
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
looking
yeah.
at a delayed version.
Once
Okay,
I have
cool.
everything
Yeah.
like set up, then yes.
Gotcha.
Oh
Do we
boy,
just
oh
do we
boy.
just keep doing comedy until you have it all set up?
Yeah, you guys.
That is
be
the
funny.
plan, yes. Just be funny at each other.
Just be funny in
This
each
is-
other's vague direction.
This is so much better than.
I love that you like slid Morgan in.
That's where she
It
was.
It looked like she was just coming out from behind everyone.
Yes, sir.
From the shadows I come.
This is so much better than when Juno says, "Okay, be funny for 5 minutes. I'm gonna go
I'm
talk
gonna go
to
take
my
a
mom."
piss. I'm gonna go take a wicked shit. Be
Why
funny.
am I never here when you say, "Hey, be funny for 5 minutes"? That's
Because-
like my entire thing.
Because you're never here.
Yeah, because I
Oh, yeah,
usually
that's
just
true.
stream with action. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean, neither am I, but like, still.
It's all my fault.
it's
Uh,
all my fault. If any of you want to be on stream more often, like, tell me.
I do constantly.
So then,
Only if we're playing either Shrek Super Slam or
okay.
the How to Train Your Dragon video game for the Xbox 360.
Well, neither
is
of
a
those
very-
will ever happen. So.
It's a very specific and curated list of games.
It's the only 2 that really matter.
I think we should start with the first one. Just as a warm up. I know we always start with the first. What the fuck? There's an update queued for Observation Duty 1.
Wow.
I didn't know they were still patching Observation Duty 1.
Bug fix removed Huge Man.
No!
No!
He added larger men.
Larger. Alright, I'm booting up the game now. And I will share this to you all.
Bug fix. Locked Huge Man behind $50 DLC paywall.
Ubisoft canceled everything.
Actually-
Bug fix now requires a valid non-prepaid phone number to play.
No.
No, Blizzard, no!
Okay, here you all are. Let me get it up on stream.
You will need sharp eyes and good memory.
You don't need those things.
That's probably good. I don't have them.
I have blunt eyes and bad memory.
I
Alright.
have interiorly projecting eyes, and also.
you have concave eyes.
Alright, let's begin. New game. Old
You're
house.
sharpening your eyes with a whetstone.
I think Huge Man is in the new house, but that's fine.
Yeah, this is just a warm up. Alright.
Okay.
So we have for the first 10 minutes to just take in our surroundings. Get out of here.
That's 10 hypothetical.
It's not 10. It's
It's-
a hypothetical hour.
It's about 20 seconds.
minutes.
Oh, it is 10 minutes. Never mind.
Yeah, 10 in-game minutes, I mean.
Right.
So take notice of everything, because nothing wacky has happened yet.
Oh my gosh, a toilet. How horrifying.
Holy shit.
I sure hope nothing scary happens.
I have a strategy, by the way.
Yeah.
Go back to the bedroom.
Uh-huh. Oh, are you gonna tell them about the guitar?
Yeah. So, so notice how the child's face looks like it was like, and then like they spit out the guitar.
Right.
So that's how I know if the guitar is
If
moving.
that's
or
not the case, then something is wrong.
Exactly.
is what he's saying.
That's like the same kind of like thinking I would use to memorize answers back for like tests at school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like weird
Well,
mnemonic
like,
devices.
It's like the weirder it is, the more likely you are to remember it.
Yeah. Shit like,
Alright.
well, Caesar, like Caesar salad, and salad comes from, I don't know, like 1984.
What?
And that kind of like abstract line of thinking sticks to you, at least for me.
Just
and
because
you
it's weirder.
immediately- Yeah, and you immediately forget about it as soon as you're done with that quiz. And
Yeah.
anyway, are things supposed to be changing right now?
Things
Something
are
should
now
is
able
probably
to change.
different by now, but
I
we'll
don't
find
know,
it.
Yeah.
Can I get that painting in the bathroom in my house?
Sure. I don't know
Yeah.
why you would want to, but sure.
It's gonna be entirely grayscale.
Pretty.
It's gonna be entirely grayscale.
Can I turn my house black and white in real life?
I
A lot of
guess
pain.
so.
If you try hard
Can I turn myself
Alright,
black?
let's
I turn
focus.
myself-
Let's get in the zone here. Something's definitely changed.
Wait, are the chairs normally facing away from the table?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I should know this. I've played this game so many times.
Is that painting supposed to look fucked up?
I mean, yes.
This one, yeah. That's the normal amount of fucked up.
It looks like somebody's skull is coming out of the painting.
Yeah, that's normal.
Oh, could you go back? Actually.
Wait, hang on. Is there someone outside?
Yeah,
Where?
is there a dude like far
On
off
the
in
on the
distance
Oh,
on,
behind
yeah.
you, right?
on the yeah, off in the distance.
it's always there.
On the thing.
Is that
Is
supposed
that
to
always
be
there?
Wait, can you see my
No.
cursor or?
Wait,
Maybe
hang on.
there's a
No, I
doll.
can't see your.
Is it-
Yes, I can see your. Yes, that's what I was talking about.
Or is it this?
No, it's the
Maybe
thing
there's a
on
little
the couch
doll.
outside.
Yeah, there's like
Whatever
a
that
dude
is.
behind the tree
That's
on
a
the right.
doll and that's supposed to be there.
The doll is supposed to
The
be
doll
there.
is supposed to be
No.
there. It's an anomaly if it's not there, I think. I can put extra object and we'll see, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be there.
Also, the guy behind the tree, he's always there.
Is he
He
always
lives there. Yeah, because I remember vividly when I first saw you play, I was freaked out by that guy
Yeah,
the
yeah.
entire game.
And then someone in chat was like, "That's supposed to be there." We were like, "What the fuck?" Oh, okay. It was. Okay.
See?
I'm sorry. I got it mixed up with the guy there. I didn't know.
Me and Maeve were in a carry.
This moved, right?
What moved?
It's either. Wait, did it move or is that the light is different?
That's the light.
think
That's
the
the light.
light's
That's a light
different.
anomaly. Yeah.
Living room, light anomaly. All right. We're all good. We're all good.
We chillin'.
We're
I'm
chilling.
glad
we're
that
vibing.
I'm glad that this game is one of the few pieces of horror that understands the terror of what if there was just a guy and he was there.
Yeah.
There are literally moments in this game where there is literally just
There
a guy.
literally
Just
is
a guy.
Yeah.
Like that like
Oh,
that, like,
piss.
Oh, that is
yeah,
a
that's-
shadow.
Shadows, yeah.
Toilet.
Wait,
It's-
what did you say? Did you say piss?
Yeah, it's a piss stain.
Yeah.
There was a man covered in piss
So-
and roll around.
It was just covered in piss, laid down, and then left.
He's,
Now that
he's
is some
making
experimental horror.
He's making piss angels.
Oh God.
Gross.
My favorite
Come on,
magician.
Penge.
This game understands like the original Halloween Michael Myers fear of he's just standing there.
Menacingly. Alright. Nothing
You
seems
just
off
referenced
here.
two things I don't know at the same time.
Well, one of them is a good movie.
One of
and
them's
one of
SpongeBob.
One of them is SpongeBob, and the other one is, which I haven't seen, and the other one is a movie that I haven't seen.
Go watch Halloween 1978.
Yeah.
Has the drawer always been like laying on the floor in that?
This one?
Where?
No.
In the living room.
Oh, this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's-
one.
It's always been on the floor like that, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
A lot of this game is like noticing things for the first time and being like, "Is that new? Did that
Yep.
change?"
Is there a quota on the amount of like anomalies we need to fix, or?
No,
Uh,
it's as long as there's not 4 going at once, then
Yeah.
we're fine.
As soon as something with 4, as soon as there's 4 at once, then you lose. Oh,
if
that's
there's
different.
No, that's a painting. If there's 3, we'll get a pop-up once.
Yeah,
Uh,
once. But if there's 3 again, then it doesn't happen.
Then it doesn't happen. If there are 4, we instantly lose.
Hello, guy with a green beanie. How are you?
You guys are good at this game.
Whoa,
so-
Pection!
Ah.
Thank you for gifting a sub. Hey, you need to
Why
be
not?
saving that money.
Yeah.
You gotta be saving that money. You got a reason to spend coming up.
Oh, it's true.
You go into Bass Pro Shop?
Yeah,
I think. It's, yeah.
I'm taking them on a date to Bass Pro Shop.
I would
I don't
if
know
my
about
if my
Halloween
girlfriend
Wednesday.
pulled up and said, "Hey, get in the car, we're going to the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid," I would propose.
I would propose.
I'm just out of pure
That
curiosity.
chair
Where's
is-
the nearest Bass Pro Shops to
That
me, my
chair
current
is
location?
The chair is
moved.
different.
Chair is different. Object movement. Guy with the green beanie's fucking on it. They
Yeah.
noticed.
The nearest Bass Pro Shops to my current location is in Connecticut.
Yeah. I mean, New York is really.
What?
Oh, maybe it's in the kitchen.
What is?
Yes, there we go. Because you can.
Oh.
Okay, I see. Okay, so this is in the kitchen, and then you can. Yeah, okay.
Wait, what? Oh, the chair
the
moved.
chair technically counts as in the kitchen, in the
Yeah.
living room.
Yeah.
All right, here's a stupid one where there are always 2 lights hanging from the ceiling.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Because I was almost certain, but I just wanted to make sure.
Well, does it penalize you for checking?
No.
No.
But
Other
it
than just
does
you have to
prevent
sit
you
on this-
from. Oh, in my
just sit
dream you
there.
had no face. Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh,
that's nice.
So
Other.
mean.
Is that not like a shadow again?
No, if it's like writing, it's other.
Okay.
I think some of them count as like multiple too,
Okay.
so that might count as like also a shadow. But I think I've gotten this one before. All right. Hello.
Also, is it just me or is like the fixing anomaly screen just fantastic? It's like
It's
someone
it-
discovered the rectangle tool.
I was thinking the same
It
thing.
seems so
Yeah.
crazy.
God, it's not even 2 yet. I hate my job.
When does it?
Oh,
does it
I
end
I
at
remember
5?
from watching it from you streaming this like a long ass time ago that there's like some secret ending.
Oh yeah, we
You
got
get-
that once. Is
Do
there
you
a
want
man
to
want
running
try to do that?
at the house from outside? No.
No.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of anticlimactic, that ending.
Okay. I just don't remember what it was.
you get put in a room with Timothy, and then he jump scares you, and then the game ends.
I see.
I feel like something's different that I haven't noticed.
But is there lore? Is there lore in this game?
I think there is, but I haven't
Yeah.
figured it out. It seems pretty loose.
It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
is I mean is there more lore in the other games or Is it
yeah,
all kind of?
that's what I mean. Like, I think it's like a loose plot between all the games.
This feels
So-
like an SCP story.
I was gonna say, so it's like FNAF before the later games, and they actually had to make a real story.
Yeah. I feel like something's off and we haven't noticed. Oh, wait.
Probably.
Kitchen, the living room is missing.
The whole living room is missing.
Well,
Oh,
the camera is gone.
okay.
That's the benefit of continuing in the same direction every time you come to like expect what camera comes next.
Yeah, but also it's easier to catch when you're the one flipping through them.
Yeah. It's 2 a.m. Sorry.
Stoop. I mean,
Do
we
you
don't
where your
know that it.
children are?
Do we know that it is in fact 2 a.m. and not 2 p.m. in these?
It'd be
You know
really
what?
funny
You're
if this
right.
game took place
It is,
in daylight.
it is black and white. It is hard to, if we look outside for a moment. Is it like, hang on.
It's
I don't
pretty.
think
It's
you
pretty
can
hard to tell.
confidently. Yeah, I don't think we can confidently say it's the middle of the night.
Man, never
I
thought
mean, there's
about
very
that.
clearly a lot of light here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is something missing from the desk?
No,
Or
the desk is fine. 'Cause
okay.
the only thing I think that can go to missing
It's some of the...
is the picture and some
Mississippiing.
of the pills. Mississippiing. Whoa!
Oh,
That's
hello.
different.
Living
My
room.
lovely wife.
My lovely wife painting anomaly. There we go.
Also, I figured out what that specific painting right there that's different. I actually know where that's from. I think it's from a Lucio Fulci movie.
Whoa. I know
Not
this
really
painting is like
obscure.
one of the correct ones in the new house.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
I think the new house is a better level, personally.
I fucking hate the new house. I'm gonna be honest.
It's
just,
a lot harder.
Yeah.
But I think it's like,
Oh,
oh, hi,
Disco Elysium ass painting.
gorilla.
Toilet.
That's not what that is.
Is that not a gorilla?
It's just an
Werewolf,
angry man.
Oh.
It's guerrilla warfare.
What's
It's,
the
it's,
inside of the...
it's
It's
the
the gorilla
Gorillas, the
gorilla.
band.
This is my favorite character, Gorilla.
Was the inside of the sink always like dark?
Yeah.
Okay. This entire game is just
Wait,
was
hang
this
on.
always like
Yeah.
that?
What's up?
No, nothing.
The bedroom's pretty obvious, I feel like. Once you know what the
Yeah.
desk ones can be, then you just kind of have to check for that, and then the other ones are obvious. This looks fine.
You know, ever since you mentioned it, I've been paranoid that there aren't actually supposed to be two light sources in here.
Yeah.
Oh hey, what about that like painting on top of the door frame? It's like a frame on top of a frame on the bottom, right? Has that always been like that?
Bottom right? Oh, this?
I think it has, but
Because this is
Weird.
supposed to be here.
Oh, that's okay. That looked weird for me for
Yeah.
a second.
It does look a little
Like,
odd.
you know how these are called boob lights?
Yeah.
The way you remember there are two lights there is like
alright,
there's
yeah.
Oh,
one
piss.
natural-
Oh
That's
my
a shadow
God.
anomaly.
a pair of naturals.
Naturals.
This house has got a fat pair of naturals.
This
Wait,
clearly
hey, Morgan,
adds to
don't-
the real estate value,
Hey,
of
Mor-
course.
I just want Morgan. Wait, hang on. Never
What
mind.
about me?
Nothing.
Alright. I do have to get out of here now. Gotta go watch Black Adam.
I was gonna say
That,
we've
that
been
was
doing
what
for 30
that was what I
minutes.
was gonna say. I was just gonna
Just
text you so I didn't bug you on,
saying
in front of people. Like,
Have a
don't
good
you have to
time.
go watch Black Adam?
This time, gamers, gotta go watch Dwayne.
Bye, Morgan.
Enjoy the movie.
Alrighty, gamers.
Now
now,
the real
now that the
gamers.
pros are here.
Yeah, now the real game can begin. Yeah, now that she's gone, let's talk shit.
I'll just make up for all of her humor. Jonklers.
Man, it is boring around here.
Yeah.
Where's
I
all
sure
the
wish
guys?
an intruder would show up around now.
I sure hope nobody will enter my home unannounced.
The box is open.
Pulling my hair.
The box has always been open.
Oh, dang it.
sure hope nothing terrible
Oh,
happens
no,
in my
whoa.
home.
There's an eyeball under the table.
Oh,
Or a
thank you
little
for
black
Oh
noticing
my
that.
god.
I
What?
knew
Wait a
that
second.
could happen.
Where? I don't see that.
It's like
It's
this
partially
really
obscured by the
tiny
lamp.
dot.
How the hell do you? How is that an
Yeah.
eyeball? How do you know that's
Exactly.
an eyeball?
I don't know. I remember someone told me once that
Yeah,
it's
someone
an
said
eyeball,
it once
and I was
in
like,
chat.
that's fucking bullshit.
And we were like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, this cigarette can disappear too. We were like, that's the worst possible thing that
I
could
think what's-
possibly happen.
What's really funny is there was one time the guy known as the Observer came
Yeah.
into the chat, and like to
Oh,
this day I
yeah.
still think it was definitely the developer of the game.
Yeah, but he insisted that it
Um,
wasn't.
It insisted that it wasn't, but I think he was specifically the guy that was like, oh, the eyeball underneath.
Yeah, because
the
he
table.
knew all the possible
Ah.
things that could happen. And we were like, whoa.
Yeah.
Alright, it's 3 a.m.
Yeah, that checks
And then we were
out.
like, who? You're like, who designed this game? And the Observer was like, yeah, who designed the game?
Oh, wait, the first aid kit is missing.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
How long has that been
someone
gone?
centered. I sure hope they're all right.
Yeah, they just took the entire first aid kit off the wall. Oh god, Mike's bleeding out! It's like, I don't think first aid is gonna help at this point. I think he needs a little more than first aid. Possibly second aid.
Boo.
Ah, you can't be mean to me, it's my stream. It's my sleepover, and I get to
You get
pick
to
what
la-
game we play.
You have to laugh at all my jokes
You have
now.
to think I'm funny all the time.
All right, let me rewind time. Second aid. Yes, yes.
Hey,
There we go.
Oh, there's a guy. Do you see him?
What?
yeah, I saw that guy,
I
but
did
I
not
don't know.
see him.
He's right
I
above
didn't know
the
if it was
anomaly
vaccinated.
report thing. He's
What?
outside technically.
Wait,
That's an intruder.
Where?
Right here, right on the bottom right corner, like fully bottom right. He's
Oh,
moving
damn.
around.
Oh,
Sorry, but
hi.
Report pending.
I would
Yeah.
never.
Get
not
him
in a
outta
million
here.
years would I have noticed
Cheeky
that.
guy.
Yeah, if I didn't know that could happen, I would never notice him. But I know that
Yeah.
that's a possibility. So.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was rude.
Like,
That's alright.
he moves like how those caterpillars. No, wait. He moves like how those creepy freaking chicks move. You know those chicks with the freaky mouths,
Yeah.
The what?
Oh, there's a guy.
or like those
Oh,
birds
Hello.
that move like.
Oh, it's a little guy.
Oh,
Right there.
is that an intruder?
I don't
I
know.
love- He's my best
like a little-
friend.
Looks like a little alien.
You're not supposed
Yeah.
to look at intruders.
No, wait, look
I
at
do
him.
want to look at him though.
Oh well,
No.
I'm pending.
I'm sure that one doesn't count as like a thing that you can't look at, right?
You can't.
Well, but
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I guess.
Do it
I guess
now.
it is an intruder.
It's only Timothy that you can't look at, and
You
Big
just
Man.
fucking killed him.
No, isn't it? If you look at intruders, it like increases the amount of anomalies, and if you don't look
Yeah,
at
if
the
you-
things,
if
then
you
it increases the
change-
amount of anomalies.
If you change, oh what the fuck?
Oh.
I've never
Um,
seen this.
Hi. Yeah, well, you did say more. You did say the
POS,
game was
POS.
updated, right?
Yeah, I did. I guess this is a new guy.
Hi.
Oh,
Jesus
it was
Christ.
updated.
That's 3 intruders,
Don't
like in
look his
quick
ass.
succession.
This is.
That's
Well,
the
I
one
think
behind the piss
3 a.m.
stain.
causes things to happen more frequently. Like that's when things get weird.
The witch's hour.
Man.
They'd have the decency to put on pants.
Yeah, he was just ass naked. That's not cool, man.
I mean, in
There's an ass
the new
naked
house, there's a
man.
guy fucking jerking it.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
yeah.
I was showing this. I was playing this game with a different group of friends, and that happened multiple times. And they were like, "Why are we playing this game?"
This guy keeps coming back to jerk off at us. It's weird.
In the shower? Like, come on.
Yeah, you're gonna get the desert jellies.
I'm sorry. What?
Desert jellies when you jerk off in the shower and then like the jizz rises from the drain.
Oh, door.
Door.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear a word you just said.
Whoa! Oh
Oh,
no,
well,
there's
chair just
3.
moved.
Well,
That
the chair
chair
just moved, so we know that what 2 of them are because this is 1. That's 1.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's just another one that hasn't happened. Object movement. There we go.
Object movement. Yeah.
And now we need to go find the last one. Once this one's done. But yeah, the rule of thumb is if you move the camera while a report is pending, then it increases the likelihood of getting an intruder. And then
Oh.
if you look at an intruder when you report them, then they'll jump scare you. More often than not.
Wow.
That's
Jump
what I-
scaring like ends the game, right? Or is it just
No.
a jump scare?
Only
to
if
be
it's from
fun?
Big Man. Big Man's the only one who can jump scare kill you. I
He
have no
loves
idea what
you.
the last one is.
Wait, hang on. I've been looking at my phone.
Unhelpful, Maeve.
I gotta order fucking Uber Eats for dinner. Because there's nothing in the house.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Okay, I forgive you. Something is wrong.
Are we missing a camera?
Hold on. Kitchen, toilet, balcony, outside, toilet, balcony, outside, living room. No.
No. Okay.
What's wrong?
This game makes you fucking hallucinate.
It
It
truly does.
Like,
What's the thing?
You were looking at the bathroom earlier, and I was like, I can't fucking look at this. Everything is like slightly to the left.
Where's the thing? What's the trick to making my love stick?
Oh, pills.
Ah!
Oh, is there less pills?
Yeah.
No, not
That's
balcony
a-
outside. It's
not
not balcony
balcony
outside.
outside.
Thank you.
I thought the pills were always there.
No, there's like a little
there are
cluster
more of
that
them.
can be more.
There are usually there can be less pills, which is
No
such
way.
insane shit.
That's the worst one.
How the hell am I supposed to keep track of that?
I know,
Ye-
right? You
Good
just have
luck.
to fucking remember.
That's like this entire game.
Oh boy. Paction, when the observer was in the chat last time, did you criticize the fixing anomaly screen as well? Maybe that's why.
No.
Maybe
He
that's
was
why
like,
they
"I'm
didn't want to
not-
mention
I'm
that
not
they were the
involved."
creator of the game. They're like, no, I didn't just find out about the rectangle in MS Paint.
It's
was
funny
not
because like
me.
none of the other games like have that anomaly fixing screen. Like it's a different screen.
So we
Yeah.
learned.
He's aware.
Yeah, so like the developer was like, I gotta be less cringe.
Well, I mean, if they're updating the game, then
Yeah.
you
Right.
can just change it.
Nah, it's the signature. uh,
Should have used the circle tool instead.
dude, I hate this game. I'm gonna be honest.
No, we're not missing anything right now.
No, but like just I hate the feeling that this game gives me.
That's fair.
I hate the unknown. Ah!
What?
It
How?
was a heavy
Oh,
machine.
hi!
I just watched that materialize. That is
That's
Intruder?
an extra. No, it's
it's
an
an
extra
extra
object
object.
because it's a mannequin head.
Yeah,
that's
no, I
me.
know.
Sorry.
Oh, the toilet's
Checking
also
in on you.
floating.
The toilet is floating.
All right,
Oh, it is.
I think that's just
It's
the
me.
shadow.
Sorry.
that's just
No, it's
that's just
slowly
what it
rising.
does.
No, the toilet, not the sink.
Toilets don't float?
Do you guys
Well, I mean, not in this universe.
do you guys know the Big Bill Hell's video?
Yes.
This is what challenge
Fuck
pissing
you,
is.
Baltimore.
This is what they do with challenge pissing.
Oh,
They
challenge pissing. If
they
you can piss
slide
6
up.
feet in the air and not get wet.
Oh, doors open.
Oh, ah, fuck! I
You
don't
get
remember
no
the
down
quote.
payment.
Even-
Blazing 3D.
Don't delay. Don't fuck with us.
What is it?
Bring your car. Bring your something. Bring your wife.
Bring
We'll
your
fuck
wife.
her.
We'll
That's
fuck her.
right. We'll
That's right.
fuck your
We'll
wife.
fuck your wife.
Because here at
Because
Big
at
Bill Hell's, you're
Hells,
fucked
you're
six
fucked
ways.
6 ways from Sunday.
Go to hell, Big Bill Hells. What a good video.
It's so good.
Oh, the headphones moved.
Oh, they did.
See, there's a lot of shit happening now because we're later in the morning or evening.
I was
I
like,
guess.
I was trying to think like you're really good at this game. I wonder if there's a way to play this game like competitively. But like, there's no, you can't speed run it.
Yeah.
Like, what'd
Yeah.
you do?
It's Big Bill Hell himself.
Oh, that's a man.
Hi.
He's my favorite guy.
He won't
he's
jump
so
scare us, I
polite.
know that, so we can look at him.
But like, should
Why does
we?
he want to look
We're
at
gonna get
them?
fucking TOS'd. I'm
It's
kidding.
fine.
No, he's tastefully covered up.
Nothing wrong with some
Yeah.
boobs.
This is artistic nudity.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's permitted under Tumblr law. Oh, the glass is gone too here. This little glass that I like.
Oh, it is. That you like?
Yeah, because it comforts me. It's the little things, you know? I'm like, well, at least this glass is always here for me, except for when it's not, but then I'll notice, you know, because
Yeah.
now he's not here for me.
It's like exactly how it is for me, because I remember everything in this game by like giving them personality.
Yeah.
And like,
It's 5
oh, my
a.m.
friend headphones, he
I'm-
moved.
I just remember things because I'm a
Oh.
Giga Brain
I wonder what's
Chad.
going on here.
Something could possibly be wrong here. You know what my secret fear is that there are, like, other anomalies happening. Because, like, twice now I've seen an anomaly, and then halfway through reporting it, I'm like, oh, there's another anomaly in the same room. So my fear is that, like, that's happening in a room that I'm not looking at right now, you know?
Yeah.
And then, oh, there's an eyeball on the desk.
Ah.
Yeah. Here was I thought I would be the whistleblower, but everyone blowed the whistle at the same time.
Honestly, no. The reason I like the new house more is mostly because of the distortion anomaly.
Finn, can you be normal in chat?
Wait, I haven't
Finn's
been looking
just
at
speaking
chat.
Chinese.
Oh, hi, Finn. All right, Google Translate. While we're here,
Can't have
Alright.
fun in here.
the first one says
Do not translate it. Oh
it's if it's bad, I just won't say it out loud.
no. Ugh.
Now you've got everyone's curiosity piqued.
I guarantee it's something about like Albania or something. Oh, the bed moved.
Oh,
I
it
love
sure
when
did.
I love when
Did
shit
that.
just slides around in front of my eyes
Well,
before my
the-
very eyes.
I'm not saying. Okay, so the two things say, the first one said, what is it? What did that say again? It said like, I will send you the sub files or something.
Okay.
And the first one, I'm sorry, and the second one does say, I don't like white people.
Oh,
Finn learned it just to say
there's a
that.
void. There's a void. In
Oh,
the living
void,
room.
void,
Oh,
void, void.
oh,
Ooh.
oh,
Ho,
oh,
ho,
oh,
ho,
oh,
ho, 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 ho.
Whole spot.
Abyss presence. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Ho, ho,
My favorite
ho,
one's with
ho,
the
ho,
wolves.
ho, 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 ho. I wonder what would happen if we just let that be. Like, would it just take
Yeah.
up the entire room? I don't want to find out.
Possibly.
But, you know, just spitballing.
There was a hole
here.
here and now it's gone.
They just
Get
taped
it?
it over.
Like
Silent
never mind.
Hill! Silent Hill!
Yes,
I
yes!
got it, I read it.
Hey.
Eden says, Pack, I have been studying Chinese for 3 years. And honestly,
And
like,
and the thing you choose to use with it is I don't
Yeah,
like white
And
people.
you've chosen to use your powers for evil.
Sorry, I just had to get that out.
they have all this furniture and can't find a single thing to put the laptop on.
I'm surprised that this hasn't moved and this hasn't moved. Cause those move
Yeah.
and they're
Oh, yeah.
very obvious.
Box
Oh.
box moving.
The box is jiggling.
Vibrations.
They trapped me.
They put me in there.
Put me in a box.
We're very close to winning.
Like
We
a
just have to
YouTuber
live
challenge.
the next 18
The
minutes.
YouTuber challenge.
You know where they ship themselves across the world?
What?
Like Flat
They, all of
Stanley?
them-
Like
they were
Flat
all
Stanley?
fake. They were all fake, but
Terrible.
my god, that was an era
I don't remember that.
where they would all pretend like, guys, I'm gonna crawl inside this box with nothing but a jar of candy to sustain me.
Oh my god.
Oh, are you
That's
talking
so
about
funny.
like people who would pretend to get on suitcases and
Mail
Right.
themselves.
That too,
airplane.
yeah.
yeah, that was weird. That like worked with the algorithm for like a couple of
Oh.
weeks and then never again.
Yeah. There's a
Come on.
Wikipedia page on someone who actually did it for real though, and his name was
Whoa.
Container Bob.
Container Bob.
I believe that was his name.
Whoa! There we go.
Oh,
But
That's her sister.
he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt, and his goal was to get to Hawaii for free.
Of course he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt. My god.
That's genius.
Absolute Chad.
Well, I mean, free plus shipping.
Plus shipping, of course.
See, Passion, this is why your method of thinking wasn't working, because that lady still looked like she spat out that guitar.
Oh, you're so right.
Well, no, it
You know,
didn't. It
like
didn't
it was
look
the
like she
sister.
spat out that guitar. It looked like a different lady spat out that guitar.
Ah.
they stole her guitar.
Lady was spitting out the guitar.
Oh, we're so
Gently
close.
blowing on it.
Yay!
Yay!
There were
We
two we
did
missed
it.
somehow.
That
At least the
tracks.
one.
We survived.
Achievement unlocked. Dust
First
off.
try.
Yeah.
Wait. Say there, back to the main menu? It said main menu.
Is that what
Main
it
menu?
Swear
said?
to God. Swear to God it said that.
That's awesome.
Wait.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm using
Oh,
the
you
clipping technology to see.
Oh, so smart.
Main Manu?
It said main menu.
My
That's
main
an
menu.
anomaly. That was one of the anomalies you missed. You
Yeah.
just recorded that. Damn.
Yep, it said main menu.
Wow.
Wait, really? Hang on.
They
Post clip.
they updated the game so they could add a fucking naked baby in my bathroom, but not to fix the typo.
Fix main menu. Maybe they added the typo.
Yeah,
It's
part
an
of the horror.
anomaly.
No.
Well, it adds to the
Like, there's only one
self-gaslighting.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
Because you're
you're
like,
right.
no,
Did it say
there's no
main
way.
menu? I don't know.
Only one
All right,
menu,
guys,
which means
it's the
if
moment that you've all been waiting for. I have to pee. Go be funny without me for 5 minutes.
Here we go.
I actually also have to do that, so I'll
Alright.
be back as well. Sorry.
I'm gonna leave it on the gaming thing because not all of you are on here. so-
Okay.
Yeah, I'll return.
So,
Alright.
chat.
What should I order for dinner?
Order
If
the
I
first
was
thing you
a
see.
if I was a sadist, I would say Taco Bell.
Well, no, I'm just ordering. I'm getting Uber Eats from like a restaurant near me. I'm just deciding what I
Oh,
want
got
to eat from that restaurant.
Order nothing, and then in the notes say Taco Bell.
I don't think I've ever actually had Taco Bell.
Yeah, you could go your whole life without eating it, and you'd be happy.
My parents are very strict about like fast food and shit,
Got it.
and I also just don't like tacos that much.
Yeah, if you were to get anything, I'd say the Crunchwrap Supreme, and if you like
That's
outside of
the
that-
meme thing. I don't know anything about it. I just know that's the one thing that people talk about.
yeah, because it's the only thing worth ordering, really. But like, here's the thing: every Taco Bell item, it tastes the same. It's the same item, basically, just in different forms. So the Crunchwrap Supreme has all of the ingredients. It has the lettuce, the tomato, the beef, the sauce, the everything. And if you don't like the Crunchwrap Supreme, you won't like the whole menu.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's a Taco Bell anywhere near me anyway. I mean, there's really nothing anywhere near me. We're live on the internet, so I'm not gonna give too many details. But I just moved like a month and a half ago now. And I'm in the middle of like suburbs, and I don't have a driver's license.
I got
And
it.
there is nothing. Like my old apartment was like right by a bus stop, so I could just get on a bus, and if I wanted to, I could take a bus to a train, go right into New York City, easy peasy. Now, like if I want to get to a bus, not even to get like anywhere, like if I want to get to a bus, I need to walk for a half hour.
Oh man.
If I want to get into the city, the most effective thing to do is call an Uber to a train station. I wish for death with every waking moment.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
My city is even worse, where it's like my city straight up outlawed trains. Like they banned
What?
trains. And
Wait, elaborate.
The trains come in.
If I elaborate, it'll be more confusing. But what it is that my mayor.
Hang on, I'm
was
googling
like-
this. I know what city you live in. Hang on.
is that I think they essentially banned trains, and the reasoning they gave, not the reasoning for it, but the reasoning they gave was like they were too fast.
Wait, I guess I don't know what city you live in because there are trains in this city that I have looked up.
So, wait, so why are they banning it again? Why are they banning trains?
The main reason why they're banning trains is because my city's very kind of stuck up, and it's very like it likes to pretend like it's more high society than it actually is. So it's like, oh, we don't need trains, like the city next door. No, we will drive places with our vehicles, and it's really silly.
Which is
Oh, God.
also worse for the environment.
Yeah, exactly. No buses, no trains, and it's hard to walk.
Yes, I love lack of transportation.
Yeah.
I
I
love
love when
no
we
public
hate poor
transportation.
people. Woo!
Yeah, it'd be so awesome if everybody had their own cars and their lack of parking spaces. That's so high class.
Yeah.
So sick.
Like it's funny too because our city planners don't put parking spaces anywhere, so we end up like a lot of people parking on the grass and stuff, and it destroys the grass.
Yeah,
It's a joke.
it is a joke. America is kind of fucked in that regards, and
Yeah,
a couple
Yep.
of other regards as well.
but it's mostly the cars.
Yeah, that does not help.
Yeah,
Hint, there's
love
a
this
secret.
music.
What music's playing?
The music on
The observation duty music. It's like intentionally bad.
It's music?
I can literally
Yeah,
tell you
it's like-
the three effects they used to create that sound.
Yeah,
It was a
I actually don't
flanger,
know if we can call it
reverse,
music.
and low pass filter.
You literally could have said some shit like Warply Noodle, the Combobulator, and
Snarf.
and the maracas, and I'd be like, yeah, Faction knows their shit, so I'm
Yeah.
absolutely believing that.
Yes, they used Latin American percussion to create this sound actually, and it's like wow.
Yeah. No, you know all this shit about like making music electronically. I'm sitting here like, I should really be practicing my instrument right now. My family's out of the house. I can actually practice without bothering people.
Did you guys know it's September?
Holy shit.
Holy shit!
I put Andy, you don't know this. I mean, everyone but Paxton doesn't know this. I fucking put a Nightbot command that would like every now and then be like, "It's September, subscribe to me," and then I forgot to turn it off after September,
Alright,
and
well,
now it's still
October's
here for
almost
the
over.
bit.
guess what?
Yeah. Are you gonna subscribe for the joke?
Yes. Well, not for the joke.
I
I'm
figured
subscribing
that.
because I have Twitch Prime and I don't use it otherwise.
Wait, I'm waiting for it to go through. Did you know it's the month not to naysay Papagenos? I don't know who Papageno is. Thank you, man.
Triple A.
Ah.
Either Papagino's is a real place, or it's like a reference to like, oh no, it's a real place.
Oh,
I thought it'd be a reference to like The Sopranos or something.
Finn said you said it was bad earlier.
When?
Oh, are you saying that I said that it was bad because I said I didn't like Taco Bell?
Is Papagino's your name for Taco Bell?
Oh, okay. I think you just thought I was talking about a different
You just thought he was
place.
talking about Taco
No, I
Gino's.
just don't like Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Okay, would you guys rather
Wait,
play the
sorry.
new house or would you rather play a different observation duty?
Let's do the new house ones.
Okay.
Alright, I have.
New house. Alright, boys. I see. Alright.
Home.
I fucking hate this place.
Alright, I have placed my order for Uber Eats.
Nice.
I'm getting
Fucking
a
cup on the
sandwich and mac and cheese.
This place is the worst, and I hate
No,
it.
it's It's very funny.
It's the worst goddamn play. Thank you, Finn, for subscribing.
I fucking love Papa Gino.
Hey, that's like the best.
I hate this place so much. It is unreal how much I hate this place, and I don't want to be here ever again. That's all.
I just think the new house has much funnier anomalies.
It does.
I don't like them.
Well, you remember like wide guitar?
Yeah, or this toilet paper roll fucking
See, wide
expands.
Yeah. there's a lot of distortions in this one.
But
which
I also
think are
remember
much
the
funnier.
guy that zoomed in, and I didn't like that.
Oh,
It
yeah.
scared me.
Also, this hallway sucks unless you have everything you can do memorized.
Exactly, I hate this place.
Fortunately, I've played the new house like 12 times, so I know
Okay,
everything.
So you know all the shit. All right, awesome.
Well-
I'm
Depending on
expecting you
what's
to
my favorite
carry us,
minion.
Maeve.
It's been a minute, and also, fuck you.
I mean,
No.
I don't play this game off stream.
I mean, I've played this game like with like I showed this game to other people a couple times, and that's it.
Okay. Ugh,
I have 3 hours in this game on Steam.
I'm so unhappy.
Why are you unhappy?
I hate this place.
We can not do this.
No,
It's okay.
we already started. I'm just gonna bitch about it the entire time. Oh, hype train is close.
Something's definitely happened, but
Yeah,
I
something
don't
has
know. Wait,
definitely happened.
go
by
back to
now.
the left.
Yeah.
Okay, I could have sworn something just spawned in.
Oh, this is open.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hooey. If you've
Well,
seen the
that's
man
my
playing
shift for the
Stone
day.
Town- Yeah, well, done my job. Clocking out now. I really hope that that's not an anomaly. I think that'd be really funny.
The
Okay,
roof
wait.
seems like too low. I think that's just me fucking up.
What
like my
seems to
brain.
low?
Just though.
The roof.
That's
Or
I-
the ceiling.
I think that it's not an anomaly. I think it's just that the cameras are very high up.
yeah.
They're like against the ceiling.
That sounds too creative. I don't think the creator would have gone with that.
Yeah.
That's too much of a good idea.
Wow, really give it to him.
The bottle on the ground in the bathroom.
We're
Well, I guess
talking
you.
about
I
the
guess you're
guy-
allowed to.
Yes.
You do like game design.
Oh
So.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
We're talking
normal.
about the
That's
guy-
not either.
The guy who
No,
expects you to think. Oh,
the bottle
sorry.
flipped around.
It did? Ay.
Yeah, like
This is why I
shimmy.
hate this one.
Yeah, the guy that expects you to
think.
think that the circle under the table is an eyeball.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's goofy, and also he didn't update the main menu. That's like 10 points off.
Main menu.
Main menu.
Can you pen? Jesus. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Alright.
Distortion.
So something weird can happen with the ceiling.
That's what I.
It's the entire room, more like.
Yeah.
The camera isn't fucked
I
up. it
love
just looks
these.
like
These are
that.
so funny.
I swear to God, if a man shows up, I swear to
I swear to
fucking
God, if a man doesn't show up.
No, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
so mad.
Also,
Remember the
I-
first time we were playing this one and one of the buildings had disappeared outside?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
me
And I
thought you
mentioned it
were
to you,
crazy.
and you thought I was a fucking crazy person.
Yeah. Like, they wouldn't do that. What's wrong with you?
in the bedroom, was there always like 2 books?
Wait, the mirror has rotated.
Yes, I knew that was
Oh.
a thing that could happen, and I didn't even notice it.
I'm like constantly watching for it because I never used to notice it.
Yeah.
This game's making me insane because I was about to tell you, wait, this isn't the toilet, this is the kitchen.
What? Are you?
The guy has schizoaffective disorder, so that's probably why I'm wrong a lot in this game.
What?
I'm
Oh.
glad to hear that. What were you gonna say, Cherry? Were there always 2 something?
2 books?
I think so, yeah. That
Okay.
feels right, like shape-wise. 1
Bong.
a.m.
Bong.
Just like Five Nights at Freddy.
5 Nights, Fetty.
I love Freddy.
I love Fetty.
He's my best friend.
Faff.
I love Faf.
Faff.
Fap. Oh god, I watched a YouTube video of some guy who was just like, all right, how long does it take would it take to beat Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach without seeing a glitch?
Oh yeah.
And he had to segment the game because otherwise it would take
impossible.
because otherwise it was straight up impossible. There were some times where there were bugs in cutscenes, and the only way to do it was to skip the cutscene.
Who did something? Gluten-free GF, thank you for following.
Oh, that's my friend Elena. Hi, Elena.
Hi. I feel like something's different. I feel like something would have changed by now. I don't want to find it.
I think for safety, do like object something in the kitchen because that place has like a lot of stuff,
I feel like
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Oh, why not?
a lot of tiny stuff.
Just for the fuck of it, object movement or whatever. Disappearance, I guess I should have done, but oh well. That's the thing. I feel like they get you with that because it could be a new object, it could be a missing object, it could be a moved object, and you're not going to go through the effort of checking all three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Are you good?
No.
Eden brings up this quote, that Eminem song, "Something's off, I can feel it,"
Exactly. I know something has changed by now.
which that song is Rap God, aka the song that made many 13-year-old boys insufferable upon its release. You want to see me rap the fast part in the song? No.
No, I don't.
No.
Ah!
I was one of those kids.
All right. Sorry. Just I'm airing my feelings. This is a safe space.
Wait, I think object disappearance in living room.
Here?
Yeah, there's a chair missing.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah. Wow.
You're way too fascinated by this.
I think problem with these type
Oh,
of
there's
horror
the
games...
wiggle. Wiggle. It's wiggling. The
What's
ottoman is
wiggling?
wiggling. The ottoman in the back is wiggling. It's moving.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It's like wiggling for one frame.
It's like the box in the balcony.
Yeah.
In the first one.
Yeah.
I
Also,
love-
carpet, I believe.
I love that I couldn't articulate that aside from wiggle.
Yeah.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
How long has it
Anyway,
been
were you
doing
gonna
that?
Give it a jiggle.
Carpet had to leave. By carpet. Ugh.
Immediately after we're done having fun, you just go to another camera and go, ugh.
Hate this game. It's just like, am I the
Hang
only
on.
one that's like
Try
stressed
object
out?
movement in the bedroom.
Am I the only one that's like stressed out by this game?
Well, I think that's kind of the point.
No, but I just
Yeah.
like
You're
I
stressed.
hate this.
You probably feel stressed because you're like the one...
That too, because I'm the one in
Yeah.
control.
We're
Exactly.
all like pointing and laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind,
Got all
I'm
those
dumb.
bozo.
There's a total of 4 backseat gamers right now.
And all of them
Who
hate
are
me.
backseating more than they are gaming.
Yeah, exactly. You serve as a distraction.
I was gonna say that
Something
one
is
of the problems I
wrong.
find with these type of games is
Try
that
object disappearance in. Oh wait, no. New object in the bathroom.
Okay.
I feel like in these type of games you don't get to see the scary parts if you do good, and like the whole point of horror games is to see scary things.
Yeah.
No, I
so-
hate scary games. Scary things. If I can stave off the scary things by any means, then absolutely I will.
Okay.
Yeah, usually like in the normal typical horror game, it's like, oh, you're progressing the
this is
game. Like, oh, you picked up the key. It's time to add the scary thing now. Now that you picked up the key, you know,
Yeah.
like it triggers the scary things to happen.
Well,
and
'cause-
make the rest of the
Yeah.
game.
In some sense, I'm more okay with that because like then I know to expect it. Whereas this, I feel like I need to expect it all the time because it can happen at any moment, like literally any moment, and I won't know. It's like the moments before a jump scare where you know it's gonna happen, you just don't know when, except for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Horror can be done in a simple way. You can. It's just it can't feel like a roller coaster, if that makes sense. It
Yeah.
could be. If it's you can have something as simple as like you need to grab something in a room, but there's like a scary thing like
Oh.
near it, and it might
Boop.
do something
Oh,
if you go pick it
hey
up.
there.
You don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be
Extra
scary.
object.
As opposed to like when you grab the thing, then scary thing comes and does something.
Yeah.
No.
Or even better, it's like there's an object on one side of the room, but there's an enemy on the other side, and you have to look at the enemy or else it progresses.
Or else
Yeah.
it progresses. The threat of progression.
Or the enemy will, like, as in the, not progression as in like the
It will
gameplay.
progress
Progression
towards
as in
you.
like moving.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Try object disappearance in here.
I feel like I've asked this every time I see this, but is the little drawer like always open?
It's
This
supposed
one,
to be
yeah,
open,
it's
yeah.
supposed to be open.
Okay.
You know Hideki Kamiya? The Bayonetta guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tweeted, "I'm blocking everyone who tweets/quote retweets me now. Be careful." And then one of my mutuals quote retweeted with an image of a seal, and he blocked them. So I quote retweeted and said, "Mr. Kamiya, have you ever played Shovel Knight?" And he hasn't blocked me yet. It's been
Ooh.
4
He
hours.
loves Shovel Knight.
Yeah, he actually likes Shovel Knight apparently. I feel like something's different in here, but I don't know what. I feel like also I don't know what it is because I have checked everything. Is there a book supposed to be on the right side of that shelf?
No,
Okay.
I
Should I check anyway?
don't think so. I keep flipping, I think.
Oh,
Hi.
all right.
Can
Kitchen
you spot what's wrong?
ghost.
There we
Why
go.
do the ghosts always have like the most fucked up proportions? It's
I
like a
mean,
Monster Factory
if you were-
character.
If you weren't a corporeal being, would you stick to normal human proportions?
Well, I wouldn't do this.
No, I mean, hey, maybe I don't know.
Maybe ghosts have different
Maybe
fashion
that's my
standards than us.
that's my
Yeah,
gender
maybe have ghosts
euphoria.
different beauty standards.
Yeah. Which are like equally unattainable.
There's
Oh
You
god,
have
on
to
the,
have
like-
a
on the note
long
of on the
body.
note of gender euphoria, I had to explain to my mom what that was the other day.
Oh, how'd that go?
Poorly. My mom claimed that, oh, I can't understand why you're trans. You never liked girly things as a kid. And I was just like, I want to punch a wall.
I think a good way
Which
to
is a very
explain-
manly thing to do, man.
Shut up.
A good way to explain like gender euphoria and dysphoria is like, at least to like a cis man, would be like, you know when your hairline starts receding and you feel like the world is falling apart,
I feel like this is autobiographical a little bit.
and then like you go on like a
Action,
medication.
is your
that,
hairline
your hair-
receding?
A little
that makes
bit.
your hairline come back, and then
Aren't you
and
younger
then-
than me?
Factions
I am 18 and I'm balding and it sucks.
Some people
What?
just are like that, though. It's not
Yeah,
your
yeah.
fault. Oh, sorry.
It's a good thing that like you know it's like hair and you could just like put on I don't know that
Yeah.
Put a
I'm sure
wig
there's
on.
like way yeah there's like other like ways alternatives to like
Oh yeah.
I don't know it's a good thing we're living in 2022 where like
Action
things like
wig
that
era.
can happen.
Factions
People
wig
can-
era.
Yeah.
Something definitely
Versus, like,
changed
the-
here, right? Like,
Yeah.
Try
Hmm.
object movement is my
Well,
best guess that like the chairs moved.
yeah.
It is the best time to lose hair because like back in the day you had to like wear like I don't know like mammoth hair on your head.
Exactly. Yeah.
Back in the old times.
Nowadays you probably just get like synthetic hair like fucking sewn
Yeah.
to your scalp or
Get
something.
implants,
and-
yeah.
Yeah, robot
Perfect, I
hair.
don't know.
Yeah, people do that with their eyebrows actually. It's like
Whoa.
not a common procedure, but it's like it's well known.
Yeah.
My cat is going fucking insane and crawling all over me.
Uh-oh.
Aww.
Tell him I said hi.
Hi, Dexter. Juno says hi. He's fucking running
Oh,
away.
so we've definitely missed shit. It's 3 a.m. and like we've done 3 things.
Maybe we're just very lucky.
Has it given us the warning?
Because again,
No.
there are
It hasn't.
only we can only have missed a maximum of 2 things.
That's true. I'm gonna be honest. I did like prepare myself a little. I was like,
Oh, there it is.
Oh, no.
Well-
Is that plant supposed to be there?
yeah.
Yeah,
can't
it
tell.
is. It is.
Damn
There's
it.
definitely something wrong here. I'm gonna put like extra object or some shit. No, not that.
Yeah, start taking shots in the dark.
Just start fucking guessing.
Oh wait, the
Downward.
door opening.
Oh, did the door open? Is that at the end of the hallway?
That's was I think that's what that is.
God damn it! Now I gotta wait for it to pend.
And just pray that another one doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow!
Ah,
Oh, wow.
Shiza.
Darn it.
Darn it! Yeah, too many anomalies. Fuck you. I hated you anyway. Yeah, I know it's over. Try again. Give up.
Mhm.
What are the settings? Quality of graphics. Low. Very low.
It's like nude men occurrences. It's like maximum.
Turn the nudity up to maximum.
Like suddenly the plants have dicks. Do you want to do a different observation duty now?
Yeah, let's
The
see how this guy's
scariest one.
improved.
Let's skip to 4.
Ooh.
I remember there's one game, where there's like a guy with a deer head and it like zooms in on the guy.
Yeah, I think that's 4. He's like sitting, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's 4. And it's fucking
4 has
horrifying.
some of the wildest ones, I'd say.
Yeah.
Both like with the really like intricate like small details being changed and like the fan spins in the other direction.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
But then there's also like just the craziest amalgamation of limbs you've ever seen zooming in.
Okay, you wanna know how I know this is AM? Because you start at 00, which means midnight.
Oh.
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 Alright, let's start. City house, country house, or the station?
Oh, there's levels?
Yeah, there's 3 of them this time.
I
I remember what the country house is like. I don't remember what the city house is like. I remember what the station is like, and I know it's fucking impossible.
Alright,
Let's do the
maybe we
station.
lay off the station for now.
Yeah.
Coward.
I want to do the country house. That's my vote.
okay.
Country house it is.
Now Tovia. Oh, it's not responding.
Like the game crashes and then like now your house becomes
Is observation.
observation
duty.
duty.
It's like fucking Jumanji. Alright, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah. Alright, there's 2 thermoses. That's normal.
hold on, wait.
Hi, the girl's face staring is much worse than it is in the
Yeah.
other one.
Oh yeah.
I have a brilliant idea. I'm just gonna take a picture of every room.
That is a good idea. The quality of the visuals improved
Yeah,
drastically.
Way prettier.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was about actually. I kind of take it back after seeing
yeah.
that thing on the bottom right. That still looks like something from the first game.
They still do look like they just bought assets
It feels a little
or
bit
downloaded
like
them off of a website.
my observation duty headcanon is that it's like a house that like has had paranormal activity, so like the owner's like left in a hurry, you know, and that's why shit's like knocked over.
Mm.
That
Like,
doesn't
do you
explain
think
why you
that's-
have a fucking statue of whatchamacallit in the backyard just sitting there.
Well,
Fucking balloon guy.
That doesn't explain why you have half of the shit they have in this house.
well, that's
Yeah.
because they're rich. This is their country house where they moved
Shiny
to in the
doorknob.
summer. Yeah, it's just like that.
Oh.
So shiny. It loves to
The
be
heck?
shiny.
Okay.
All right, this door's supposed to be open. That's supposed to be tilted. All these paintings are supposed to look like that. There's 5 of these things.
Nightmare.
I know one of them is.
There's a single shoe.
Oh yeah, I know one of them is that this
Just one-
lion can just be closer.
Just one big shoe. That shoe's so fucking big.
It's for huge
Eyeball
man.
on the barrel.
Yes.
Yep. That's normal.
Something
As
could
it
have
should be.
changed by now.
Was that gun always on the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, my headcanon is that because I don't see any proper like gun storage in the bedroom, so I assume that the person lives alone is like, "Good night, gun," and like tucks the gun in. Like, next to her.
Is the game not showing up on? I fucking had it on observation duty 4. Jesus. There we go. My goodness.
Oh, has it just not been on stream the
Yeah,
whole
it
time?
has just not been on stream the entire time. I selected the screen and it just was like, nope.
We're just gonna lose.
Yeah.
We haven't found a single thing, have we?
Oh, there's a guy.
Oh, I
Hi.
wonder.
That should be outside.
That is
Intruder.
outside intruder.
He's just
Which
wiggling.
I mean, is he an intruder if he's outside?
Well, he's on our property.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here, bitch.
That is a much better designed screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100 times.
I swear the interior and exterior designs of these spaces get worse with each game. Who would want to work here? You know, I guess this is a
That would-
gallery.
Who would
isn't
want
it?
to live here?
Yeah.
That guy's a giant forehead.
Also,
Right,
notably, for the for the office or whatever it is,
Mhm.
like you could not work. All that is there is a phone. Like, how
Yeah.
would you even work in there?
You bring your laptop in.
There's no
But
snow on
The phone
statue,
is
which means-
sitting in the middle of the desk.
Yeah, you move the phone. It's called feng shui, okay? Get used to it, mate.
Don't speak to me in tongues.
Whoa!
Hi.
There's a lot wrong with this
Well,
room.
outside though.
What
Kitchen.
is it? Kitchen intruder.
Let's
Oh,
just
he's
go over
kicking
here.
his feet. I love that. He's going
Just
tee hee.
chilling.
I love.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh.
Okay. No,
That is
the,
a slight-
the movie. All the movies that I've turned off in the middle were that Unfriended, Ready Player One, and Marvel's Eternals.
Oh, same. I actually turned off Ready Player One as soon as I saw Minecraft. They got into the
Okay.
world. I saw
So-
Minecraft for a second. I'm like, yep, turn it off. Fuck
So
that.
here's the thing. I wanted to like Ready Player One. When I was a kid, the books, I was obsessed with the books, or the book, I guess. It was one book. And I still think the book is good. Like, I know it's probably not, and I haven't read it since I was younger, but like, I have an appreciation for it. The movie does not understand why the book was good.
Right. As is most movies that are based off books.
Yeah. Cause like I'm gonna go on a rant for a second if that's okay.
Yep.
The whole point of the book was that the entirety of society was stuck on 80s nostalgia because like as a way to show that like like things had stagnated. But if they put modern video game references, like, that defeats the purpose. Like, the game didn't the book came out when 80s nostalgia was nostalgia. It wasn't like the things in it weren't popular at the time.
Mm-hmm.
When you put like Overwatch characters in Ready Player One the movie, you've missed the point entirely.
Anyway, we're streaming again now.
I will stop ranting about a
Well,
movie that I did not finish.
Everyone heard it, so don't worry.
Freddy came out, I was like 7, and when I got to the scene where he shredded his hand, it made me cry, and I couldn't sleep for like a week.
Wait, what fucking movie?
Unfriended.
Oh yeah.
He shreds his hand?
Wait, the sequel
Yeah.
to Unfriended is called Unfriended Dark Web? That is
Yes,
the
it
silliest
is.
thing I've ever heard.
I really hoped the sequel to Unfriended would be called Blocked.
Oh my god.
That's much funnier.
The next one's
Or-
Unfriended, like, the fourth one is Unfriended 4, Chan.
Oh! Oh, that hit me like a punch to the gut.
I went on Twitter because my Chrome tab's reloaded, and there's a headline here that says, quote, Salem is not Disney World. Here's what locals say living in which city is like in October. And I'm like, oh,
Aw.
fucking boo-hoo. Quotes here, the crowds are frightening. There's so many people, it's like wall-to-wall people. This year is absolutely insane. It's crazy. I'm like, where did all these people come from? Try living in fucking New York City, you bitches. You fucking pussies. Imagine that, but every single day, and it's called Times Square.
Well, here's the thing, you can avoid Times Square.
I guess so, yeah.
They can't avoid Salem.
Yeah, but
They
like...
live there.
Yeah, but like... There's like
Like the
touristy
place.
areas still. Like, of any city. If you're going to a city for a reason, if you're a tourist for a reason, then there's
That's fair.
touristy areas of that city, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's not like they have like oh well, there's still some remains of a witch in my backyard.
Yeah.
Like that's not like a thing.
Sorry.
Okay.
How you guys feeling?
I'm doing good. I'm playing Candy Crush.
Candy Rush?
Mm-hmm.
Candy Crush,
How's that going?
which
for
I
you?
haven't played in like 5 years. It's doing good. I've lost every time.
Dude, I had someone fucking make fun of me today for playing Subway Surfers. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Subway Surfers is awesome.
Playing Subway Surfers recently, and because of you,
Yeah.
and whenever I see that like pop up of those two like girls holding each other while one's surfing, I think,
Yeah.
oh my god,
That's
just like
pretty
what
as hell.
Juno said.
Yeah, today I got a new high score. 2,482,986 points. I'm very proud of that. But I like shared that in a Discord server and someone was like, why are you playing Subway Surfers? Play a real game. And I was like, Subway Surfers is a real game! You just don't know what you're talking about! But like, it's fun!
play a real game like Bejeweled.
Yeah, play a
Play
game
a
for
real
men,
game,
like Fortnite.
Basketball.
Yeah. Play a real game like Scrabble.
Play a real game like cricket.
Play a real game like
Solitaire
Parcheesi.
Online.
Cheese. Play a real game like hoop and stick.
Play a real game like Rock and Dirt.
Play a real game like Push the Heavy Log.
Play a real game like mental illness.
Aw, that's a
The
game
original
nobody can
game.
stop playing. What's your favorite? I was gonna say what's your favorite game, but that's too broad of a question. What's your favorite bad game?
Ooh.
I like Shadow the Hedgehog. I know
That's
like
a good one.
regarded as a terrible game, and I agree. But I don't know. I just think Shadow's cool.
In
And
that
I like-
vein, I really like Sonic Forces. Everyone doesn't like that one, but I like that one.
Yeah, there's like cool ideas
Mhm.
in it.
I like
As
that
is
I
with-
can be best friends with Sonic in real life.
That's kind of like a good reason why to like bad games is like if they suggest an idea that you're like are in love with, but they just screwed up in another department, and you're like willing to ignore its flaws
Yeah.
just because you love the idea so much.
Well, specifically the reason why I like Sonic Forces is because, like, I personally never played it. I watched a playthrough of it. But, like, just looking at it, it like, story-wise, it comes off exactly like some kind of fucking fan fiction I would have written when I was 13. And that makes me so happy, because I'm like 13-year-old me was onto some shit then, because, like, this game got made. It's a AAA game. You know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of an answer to what's your favorite bad game, but like I don't know. All the games I feel like
League
game
of
if I
Legends.
but like that's too easy.
Yeah.
That's not a funny answer. That's just sad.
One of my personal favorites has to be. I'll listen. I'm a very itch.io-oriented person. Itch.io is like my religion.
Full of
And
bad
so
games.
I play a lot of. That's full of bad games. I could mention so many, but the one I'm going to mention right now is going to be. I believe the title was Siren Head Revelations,
Okay.
and it was a very bad. It was exactly how you think it is. It's a terrible, no good. It's not
Terrible,
no good,
horrible,
but it's
no
like
good, very bad game.
it's a very not good Siren Head adaptation of a game.
Uh-huh.
But the reason why it was so memorable for me was because it's something like Andy said, where it had a very interesting idea, where at the very end, the ending jump scare basically is where the Siren Head, the enemy, shoots his hand through a window and grabs you, and I'm like, I've never seen that done before.
Oh wait, I have a good answer. Hit Nintendo game ARMS.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
ARMS fucks. I will die on this hill.
I mean,
I don't know if that's considered a bad game.
I think
Yeah.
it did poorly,
Really?
like critically,
What's
and I
bad
think
about it?
I think a lot of people
It's-
didn't buy it.
Oh, it's just not a
The game,
successful game.
Yeah.
the game was not successful. But ultimately, like it was not picked up. Like no one could liked it competitive in any competitive because it's a fighting game.
Yeah,
Like,
I've heard
no
that
one
the
who
people
plays
who played
fighting
it
games liked it, or who plays fighting games in like a serious way liked it. But I think it's fun as hell, and also it has fucking insane banger music.
The one thing I've played ARMS maybe once before, and I think when the Switch was new, I probably wanted it, but I didn't have the money to afford multiple Switch games back then. But the one thing that I can really credit ARMS for is giving that specific grip of the Joy-Cons where you hold it like you're boxing, and you can use the motion controls to punch. Because I think that if they ever brought Punch Out to the Switch, they should use that control scheme. Because that's kind of what the Wii game did too, but with the option to use buttons as well. I think they should. Well, mostly I think they should just put Punch Out on the. I think they should just make more Punch Out. I don't think they ever will, but I think they should.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at the ARMS reviews, and the first thing I saw was it got an 8 out of 10 on IGN, and my first thought was, oh, that means it was pretty good, and then I realized 8 out of 10 on IGN means it was a bad game.
Ah.
It has to be. It's a 9. If it's good, it's a 10 out of 10. If it's bad, if it's okay, it's a 9, and if it's bad, it's an 8. That's at least from what I've gathered.
Why does IGN rate like that?
So that way people keep sending them free stuff.
I see.
Also, if you look in the Discord, it has this character, and I'm gay.
I'm expecting to see just the most generic woman. Yeah.
Up arms. I mean, yeah, that's the game.
Cherry, what about you? What's your favorite bad game?
I was gonna say Goblet Grotto, but that's the most me game that everyone knows.
That's just your favorite game.
Yeah.
Wait, what game did you say?
Goblet Grotto?
I don't know what that is.
Don't.
Okay.
So
It's
My
it's.
other
Wait, can I explain it so you can get mad that I explained it poorly?
yeah.
It's a
And
game.
then I'll correct.
It's
you.
a game where you play as a little wizard. I think he's a frog. He plays a frog.
It's a toad.
It's a toad.
Whoa.
You play as a toad wizard. And you just are in.
And you're a knight.
You're a
Okay,
knight. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're
Uh,
stepping on Cherry's territory.
Yeah.
here.
I'm doing this specifically to
That's
piss off
a
Cherry. You're a
I have a
toad
whole
knight.
website.
Cherry is a whole website dedicated to explaining Goblet Grotto. Because the whole idea of the game is that like you're just like fucking exploring these worlds and you can die. The like thing people will attack you, but I would never ever play like that because it's impossible. Like it's super easy to die. But if you're just like walking around, you turned off the damage. Then like it just becomes this like surreal exploration game because like just the most random things can like take you to new settings and like different worlds. And like there is an ending, but like it's completely random like when you'll get that ending. So you could like theoretically play that game forever.
Weird.
This
Yeah.
game doesn't sound fun.
Now let's hear Cherry's version.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, also there's a meat maze.
Oh,
Oh,
the iconic corruption. meat maze.
Sometimes your game file can get corrupted and you get sent to the meat maze and you just get stuck there forever. And you have to restart the game, which happened to me when I streamed it.
And there's a
I
hole.
see.
Yeah, there's a hole in the middle.
Fun fact. The meat maze is actually the same exact map as the final like level or world of the game where the game ends. So
And it's also the
um,
main menu.
yeah. I don't even know how to like explain the game because there's so much, but one very important part is that there's glyphs that the toad can like speak to the player through, and like if your little guy is hungry, it'll like say, "Hey, I'm starving and I'm gonna die," and a lot of the players think that it's just like incomprehensible shit that's just there to be like
Distracting.
yeah. But
Oh,
I
my
like
food's here.
how
BRB.
okay. I like how it has like actual like stuff to do with the game. There's like a lot of stuff.
There's like
that,
lore and shit,
Yeah.
but it's so hard. It's so hard to tell anything.
The
Wait.
Catamites is like one of the most creative, independent game developers in my experience. when it comes
This
to,
week
Yeah.
I was playing the killer games for the first time.
Yeah.
Those are silly little games, if I do say so myself.
It's like the Catamites. Like when it comes to game polishing, it's like maybe like a 1 or 2 out of 10. But when it comes
Yeah.
to like unique ideas and concepts that could potentially work in a video game, that's like always like a 10 out of 10 for me, if not
Yeah.
more. I love the idea of like a game, like a character constantly communicating to the player through glyphs. That's definitely the most interesting part.
Yeah.
One of the most interesting parts of that game. And obviously, I think like Space Funeral is probably the one where the most polished.
Is that by them?
Catamite.
Are
Yeah.
you?
Didn't know
No
that.
way.
Yeah, Catamites did Space Funeral, right?
Whoa.
I'm
I
pretty
gotta
sure.
play that now. I vaguely knew of that game's existence, but I didn't know
You
anything
haven't-
about it.
You haven't played Space Funeral?
No, I
Everybody who
haven't
needs
played
to-
Space Funeral.
Oh.
That's everybody's. If you haven't played Space Funeral, that's your homework. Go play it. It literally it takes like 2 hours to beat, if that. It's such a trippy experience. It's so fun.
I haven't finished Space Funeral because like it's like I don't
Right
like
back.
I don't like RPGs. I'll just watch like a playthrough.
What are we
I was
talking
like-
about?
Fair enough.
Space Funeral.
As- yeah.
What?
It's a game.
Well, I know I didn't hear the name.
Space Funeral.
Space Funeral.
Space Funeral. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
It's by the
But-
Goblet Grotto guy.
Catamites.
My actual favorite bad game is I forgot the name of it. Wayne Radio TV played
Oh,
it.
on the note of RPGs, Persona 5 comes out on all the consoles tomorrow.
I was literally gonna bring it up because Persona Music's playing on stream right now.
Oh,
Ah.
Like like someone needs to convince me not to buy a game that I already own multiple copies of again.
I mean, if you want to buy it for me, then go wild.
What-
If you want to gift it to me on Steam so I can play it on my Steam Deck.
I thought you were already gonna buy it on and to play it on your Steam Deck.
Yeah, but you could.
I'm not buying you a game you're gonna buy anyway.
Well, I wouldn't buy it if you
You
bought it
would-
for me.
You have a job. I don't.
Also, you've
Okay.
already bought me Persona 5 once.
Also, I've already bought you the game once and you didn't play it.
My actual favorite bad game is Arm Wrestling Reborn.
That sounds like a
Um,
bad game.
I mean, yeah. Wayne Radio TV played it. It's like arm wrestling, but it's like if the people behind Xavier Renegade Angel made a game,
Oh my god.
and
No.
it's just like horrifying, and like there's like horrible audio mixing and like screaming.
Oh, you can play it in VR too.
Oh my
That's
god.
exciting.
There's this
Oh.
game that I always wanted to play on VR. I really hope this is the name of it and I'm not thinking of a different game. I think it's called Panoptic. Where the idea is it's 2 players. It might be able to be more, but I've seen it played with 2 players. Where one person is a little guy walking around with a bunch of other like NPC little guys, and the goal is to get to like a thing at the top of the area, right? And then the other player is this really big like face thing. Like it's very stylized, but it looks like a mask or a face. And the big player is supposed to figure out which little guy is the other player and like catch them before they can reach the big thing in the middle of the map. And the little guy has to blend in.
So like Spy Party?
Spy. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it is like Spy Party, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Spy Party is-
Gmod Object Hunt.
But it's VR only, so I haven't gotten around to it. But I have a Quest, so I have to see if it's available on there. But also, I
Ooh.
fucking hate the Quest.
What do you hate about it?
It's well, mostly it's like super hard to stream from, which I didn't know when I was researching it or when I asked for it, because it was a Christmas gift. Because the appeal of it, like, naturally is that it's, like, you don't connect it to your computer, it's, like, its own console. But, like, if you want to connect it to your computer, you have to, like, go through so many hoops to get that to happen. But also, like, I don't know, I just don't like the store on it. Like, it feels weird. It feels like it's all, like, Facebook, sanctioned games and not, like, just games that you could find on Steam that happen to be for VR, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, there's something, like, too corporate about it that I don't like.
Mhm.
But
It's
have-
very Facebook.
yeah, which is because they own it.
Yeah.
I do like how comfortable it is to just drop immediately into VR with
Yeah.
the Quest. I have the Valve Index, and I gotta say, like, the whole base stations thing is a pain in the ass.
Mhm.
It just sucks. Like, if you have any reflective surfaces in your room, that
Ah.
might screw up with the calibration, and if you like accidentally like knock one over, then good luck trying to. You're gonna have to go and set up the room again.
Oh, man.
But there's pros and cons to each.
Mhm.
I like how Quest doesn't require that, and also has like some. I've heard that there's this feature where you don't even need controllers, and it can just track your actual hands.
Whoa,
Like that's the
Damn.
future.
I haven't
That
heard
is
of
the
that, that's
future
cool.
right there.
That is the
Im-
future.
Imagine not having to use any controllers and just have the freaking headset recognize your fingers.
Yeah.
That would be sick. So
Mostly-
I like that a lot.
Mostly the reason why I haven't used my Quest too much, aside from not being able to stream with it easily, is one, I don't really know other people that have VR, and two, for a while I only had VR chat on it, and that game makes me so fucking motion sick.
Oh yeah. I recently got in VR chat and I was handling it pretty well, and then some of my friends brought me into this like pilot world where you drive jet planes.
Oh.
I was like, well,
Uh-oh.
how bad could it be, right? As soon as I start like rotating and doing loopsy loops,
Oh my
I
god.
was like, oh,
I'm
it
gonna
feels-
throw up.
I'm immediately sick. I'm disassociating. I don't know what's real anymore. This is so fucking weird.
Oh my god.
I had to take a break after that. So
Yeah.
no to the jet fighting, but I'm okay with like, walking around.
It's the walking around that gets me because it's like there's no good way to do it because I can walk with the joysticks and then I'm like whoa, you know, like there's always the
Yeah.
initial like I'm not moving but I am and that's weird. But the other option is like teleporting around and that's way worse because
Oh,
you
yeah.
just like blip to the next thing and it's super jarring.
I think someone just I remember being described to me when VR was very new, and a lot of people they don't tend to enjoy things like Call of Duty VR, like really complicated, hard to do experiences. And instead, the most popular games at the time were things like Bird Simulator.
Yeah, like fishing.
Very subtle and like relaxing experiences.
Yeah, the first thing I ever did in VR was a fishing simulator game because I was in a mall and I was passing outside a Samsung store and there was a lady who had like their headset and being like, "Hey, try it out."
Ooh.
So I stood outside that store for like 5 minutes and played the fishing game and it was fucking delightful.
Yeah.
I had
The
a
first time I
nice
ever
time.
did VR was at the Maker Faire in New York City.
Oh,
Like when I was a kid,
cool.
and like I was because it was not like a commercial thing at that point. I was
Yeah.
very young. It was really. I just remember it was just a program where you could like draw in 3D.
Oh, yeah, that was the thing that made me want VR to begin with because I
Yeah.
was like, that's so cool. And then I tried it on my own Quest and I was like, this is boring.
Oh.
I was like, I can just do this on paper and it's the same thing.
Yeah. No. If I here's the thing. I don't want a VR set. However, I do want to play the Five Nights at Freddy's VR game
Oh, man.
Why would
Because
you do
I-
that to yourself?
because I'm a very easily scared person, and I think
So you would want to
that
hurt
game-
yourself.
I think that game would break me.
If you want me to bring my Quest over when I see you this weekend.
Oh my god, could you?
Yeah.
I thought you don't have to like hook it up to stuff.
No, that's what I just said. It's like its own console. You could just play it wherever.
Oh,
That's
shit.
the appeal of the Quest is that you could fucking play it in an airport if you wanted to.
Oh, that's so. I feel like that's really dangerous. Though.
I mean, not on the plane, but like if you're just sitting waiting for your thing to be called, then
but you're not aware. You're in public and you're not aware of your surroundings.
yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, that experience will either break you or it'll like make
Or
you.
it will fix me.
Exactly.
It'll cure all your phobias.
You'll never be scared of anything ever again.
I do wish
out of that.
I want to figure out a way to. I think I know a way to do this. I wanna like hook you up to like a computer screen so I can see what you're doing. Actually, if we can do that. Yeah.
Me?
No, Maeve.
Wait, what do I
Oh.
do? Wait, what do you want me to do?
if I bring my VR headset over when I see you.
Is there a way for you to hook it up to my PC?
Yeah, because I know that I figured it out because I was gonna try to stream one time for
Okay.
my headset, so I know that there's a way to like see the thing on the computer.
Then yeah,
So yeah.
totally.
Cause like, it's fun to watch you be like, oh no, scary, but like, it's not gonna be as funny if I don't know what you're seeing. So.
Yeah. But no, that sounds awesome, actually.
Fucking FNAF VR is like I think the scariest FNAF game.
I mean, it has to be, right?
It's like, well, not even just like because it's in VR, but like I feel like the new game modes are like way more like, it's just the worst. It's the worst.
I've watched the playthrough of the game.
Yeah.
There's the parts and services.
Yeah, where you have to like
Oh
fix
my
the robots.
god. Yeah.
There's
You
that
have to,
one.
like, purposely touch them.
Yeah.
And if you shake your hand too much, you die.
I know there's ones where you're like in the vents and like one of the robots is coming for you and you have to like do your
Oh,
thing
yeah.
before they show up.
Yeah.
It's the worst. But also just like the plain old
It
like
looks so fun.
the regular FNAFs are like, maybe you can do like the classic versions too, but I know that like they've redone them in a way where like the robots like straight up move and you're like in an environment, you know,
Mhm.
and it's that.
I think the base ones are what they originally put in the game, at least.
Okay, because I
'Cause I've watched
know.
people play the game.
Yeah, I think I might be both then.
Okay.
I've,
that makes
I've
sense.
noticed something about Juno, and that's that Juno loves horror games up until the scary thing happens.
Yeah.
Until the point where they have to play them.
Yeah, until I'm experiencing them.
That's the strangest thing I've ever heard.
But I love the concept of horror because it's in the same way of like I like watching prank shows, but I wouldn't want to be pranked. You know what I mean? Like
So you enjoy watching horror games?
Yeah.
not actually playing
So
them.
what you're describing is called Schadenfreude.
what does that mean?
guy.
How do you describe it?
I thought you were gonna say
Freud, is that
I thought you were
Kafka-esque?
I thought you were gonna say was what you're
Schadenfreude,
describing is sadism, and I was gonna be like yes.
Schadenfreude, pleasure derived by someone else's by someone from another person's misfortune.
Okay, so it is sadism. Yeah.
Yeah, it comes from German.
Okay.
Of course
Hey,
it
you're gonna
does.
say German.
It comes from German.
I just like because I like horror conceptually, you know.
Aesthetically, maybe.
Yeah, I love the vibes of horror, but like
See, I just don't like any of it.
I got because I used to be scared of fucking everything as a kid. Like it took me until like 15 to be like I don't care anymore. Actually, you know. But like you could never get me to go to a haunted house, you know. Because I think what helped me get over my fear of absolutely everything was like watching people play scary games. So I got used to like horror in a sense of like seeing it behind a filter of someone else playing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So now when I'm the one doing the horror, it's bad.
Yeah.
I don't like playing scary games, but I could watch someone play a scary game. Like even I played. I mean, if you know me, I fucking love Doki Doki Literature Club. I know everything that can possibly happen in that game. I know like the chances of most of the things happening in that game are. I
There's
know.
RNG in that game.
Yes, there's. I mean, like the scares are RNG. You know, most of them are random chance because there's
Are
a
they?
lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I remember the game being very linear.
Well, the story is very linear, but like the minor like you know the thing that can happen where in the second act one of the posters in the back can be of Sayori dying or Sayori dead, I guess.
No, I don't remember this.
Well, that's one of the things that can happen, but that's random chance, and I think it's like
Okay.
a 30% chance like every scene. So like you're probably
you're more
going
than likely to
yeah,
see
like
it,
everyone is definitely going to see it at some point, but like
Everyone
when
has a
they
different
see it is
experience.
everything is
Because
slightly
I mean,
different.
I definitely saw it because I did the thing where like you have to play the game 3 times over.
Yeah.
I did that. I have like 6 hours in that game.
But yeah, then there's also like really rare ones that can happen, but like I knew every possible thing that could happen in that game, and then in college I played it, and I was just playing it by myself. My roommate was in the room, but I don't know if she was like asleep or just like not paying attention or whatever. But I got one of the rare things, and I just froze. I was like, I knew this could happen, but I didn't think it would happen to me. Because the scare that I got specifically was when you open the game, one of the things that can happen is that the menu doesn't come up. It's like the main like art that comes up, but it's like in black and white and like blotchy and weird, you know. And the only thing you can do is exit the game, and then come back
That's
in.
not even particularly scary.
Well, yeah, it's I don't know. It was just like the like, oh, that's different, you know.
I think it's kind of the feeling of like I think with games that break the fourth wall, I like it's good to think of them as like characters in their own right. The game itself is a character.
Yeah.
And when the game does something you don't expect or don't remember, it's like it's peeking out through the corner a bit and saying, "Hey, you don't have me figured out."
Yeah.
That's fair. No, I remember playing Undertale.
I didn't
Undertale
finish
is
my
one of the
thing,
few
but-
games I've ever played that actually scared me. Sorry, I'll finish.
But that like screen comes up, and the only thing you can do is leave the game and come back. And I knew that, but I also knew that when you go to exit the game, it'll pause for a second and then like show a close up of Monica's face, like it'll zoom in on Monica's face, and then it'll close the game. And I knew that was going to happen, but just knowing that was going to happen, I was like, oh, I don't wanna. You know, like,
Yeah.
it's not even a jump scare; it just gets closer. Like it doesn't even zoom in, you know. It just like cuts to a closer view of her face, and I didn't like it. So yeah, I'm gonna find that image so I can show you. But tell me your thing, Maeve.
No, I was just saying like I know how that like with things that break the fourth wall. Undertale was the only game I ever played that like I was ever actually like scared during because I was constantly on edge
Mm-hmm.
playing it because I was like, this is like, or no, it was from the first time that like the game crashes intentionally,
Mm.
and I was like, oh fuck, because I was like 14 or 15.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is the image, by the way, the menu that you can get.
and like, oh no, that is actually terrifying. You're right. No,
And like
yep,
it's
yep,
completely
okay.
silent, like nothing else happens. You just open the game and it opens to that, and you're like, ah, and like you're
Yeah, I don't like
it's
that,
quiet and you're
actually.
by yourself, and it's just the worst.
Oh yeah,
I'll delete it if you want me to.
No, it's okay. I mean, I don't mind. It's just
Alright.
like I get it now.
Yeah. So then, like, imagine being like, all right, I have to leave, and then knowing that it'll get closer.
Whenever like a piece of media or like a game like gets really quiet, like all of a sudden super quiet,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh, I
self-conscious,
hate that shit.
and that's because the one moment that happened while I was watching a Spider-Man movie, and the movie had like a horror scene in it,
Uh-huh.
and it got really quiet, and it was so quiet, and then
And
I
then it
dropped
got
my
scared.
soda on the ground, and it went. It made like the washy, like the liquid noise of a bunch of ice and water hitting the
Oh,
floor,
man.
and definitely everybody heard it. And then I was so self-conscious for the rest of the movie. So now every time a quiet thing happens in the movie, like I'm like, first I'm scared, and then second of all I'm self-conscious. I'm like, oh, I better not
Better
screw
not
this up
drop
for
my
people,
soda.
even if I don't have one.
That's awesome. Maeve, wasn't the first time you played Undertale, Omega Flowey gave you a fucking panic attack?
It sure did. I genuinely had a panic attack. Came back an hour later, and because I was on a Mac, or my parents' Mac computer, which had a wireless keyboard and mouse. So I
Played the game from afar.
took the chair and put the mouse and keyboard on my lap and sat on the other side of the room
Oh my god.
and put the game in windowed mode.
The first time I
And
ever...
I never finished it.
Oh
I
my
genuinely-
god.
Oh my god.
I beat Omega Flowey and I was like, I'll just watch the rest on YouTube. I don't. And I
The-
watched Markiplier play the rest of it.
The first time I ever experienced Undertale was a playthrough. I watched Steam Train play it, which is a thing that doesn't exist anymore, but it was on the Game Grumps
It
channel.
was the Game Grumps thing,
Yeah,
right?
but it was like not the Game Grumps. It was two other guys.
Mm.
But they were playing it like pretty slowly, because this was in the age of like 10-minute episodes, you know.
Yeah.
So they were probably like halfway through Waterfall, and I said I'm gonna
Okay.
listen to the Undertale soundtrack, you know, because I like this game so far.
Yeah.
So I was a little unsuspecting 13-year-old, going out to the mall with my mom and the rest of my family, and I had the Undertale soundtrack shuffled. Or maybe not
Okay.
shuffled, maybe I was just playing it straight through. But I
So what
remember
Song.
I
do
being
that,
in
like-
Burlington Coat Factory looking for a winter coat because it was late fall. And then Your Best Nightmare comes on.
Oh,
And
no.
I didn't know what Omega Flowey was yet. And I like my stomach dropped in the middle of the store and I was like, what am I listening to? What is going on? And so ever since then I like have a rule that like I'm not allowed to listen to the soundtrack of a game until I've finished the game because I could accidentally
Oh,
spoil
yeah.
myself.
Yeah,
Right.
I try not to do that as well.
Yeah, and like when I tell people like I have that rule, they're like, "What could you possibly spoil yourself on? It's just music." And then I tell them that story, and they're like, "Oh, I guess you can."
Yeah.
No, I was on the note of the Undertale music. I was watching a YouTube video that just like, or I was listening to a YouTube video to fall asleep to the other, like, well, I told you the story, you know.
Mhm.
And the YouTube video started using Death by Glamour as background music, and for some reason, my like mostly asleep brain like activated my fight or flight response to that song.
I gotta fight
I,
for my life.
I jolted out of bed and went, and then I just like slowly was like, why did I do that?
I mean, this is more of a serious, I guess, response to this. My cat. Not everyone knows this, so I'll reiterate. My cat has a disease where she likes to eat things that aren't food and then throw up. But the thing is that she loves to use my room to do that the most, and she loves to do it in the middle of the night when I'm unsuspecting. But occasionally she'll, like, do it loud enough that it'll wake me up, and I'll be like, you motherfucker, get out of my room, and I kick her out. But now it's gotten to a point where, like, my brain is so trained to, like, listen for the sound of that, like, not only do I wake up when she's actually barfing in my room, but I start waking up when, like, things that vaguely sound like her barfing happen, and I wake up in a panic, like, oh god, where's she doing? Like, she's not even in the room. So, yeah, there's that.
It's like when you like turn your head when your parents say something that kind of sounds like your name.
Yeah.
Man. I hate classical conditioning. Go on.
I like just remembered like 5 minutes ago. I think it was either Paction or Ping that sent this. In this server. It was like nine AI generated images of like this fucked up face.
Oh, that's Paction.
It was late at night and it scared me so bad.
I hate those faces
so
so much. I hate those faces. You have no idea how glad I am that phase of yours is over. Because it was at a point where they would put it in everything they made, and I was like, babe, please, give me a rest.
But I actually now I have a 5x5 grid instead, so there's 25.
No!
Oh my gosh.
I hate you.
And I love these faces so much.
No!
Like, I love them. They're like my children. I love them so much.
I hate your children. I
them
want your
too,
children to
but
die.
I like hate them. I don't know how to explain it.
Like, I'm glad you're finding creative hobbies, but this one's a little disturbing. I think we should see a counselor about it.
Oh my god.
Paction's AI hobby has been like a thing, like much.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a
way
deep
before the
history.
resurgence of AI art.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so mad that like AI is now like not cool anymore.
Yeah.
Basically.
I still think it's cool.
Yeah, but like now when people think of AI, they don't think of whoa, surreal art created by a non-human mind.
They think of plagiarism.
Go, oh, they think of big booby trending on ArtStation.
Yeah.
See, I just think of NFTs.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or NFTs.
That's true. That's absolutely true. But you know, maybe that's kind of like the lame beginning.
I do think
as,
it'll
like,
even out. I don't think that
Yeah.
that vibe will be there forever.
As soon as those like money hungry assholes like realize that it's not going to make them rich, they'll get out of the scene, and that's when like the artists come in and actually like do something cool with it.
Yeah, because I mean,
Hopefully.
like, that's kind of happening with NFTs already. So,
Right.
NFTs
like
die faster.
reblog to kill them faster.
Right.
Mom was into NFTs, and she was like, crypto is going to be the next thing that blows up. And
I'm
then,
sure it
like,
will.
3 months later, she was like, guess what didn't blow up?
Ah! That's
Blew
kind of
up,
sad.
Spend
It
money.
just blew up in their face. That's the way that they blew up.
I love investing in crypto, where I can invest like $10,000, and then in 3 months I'll have $3,000.
Yeah.
It's like magic.
It's just like gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is gambling.
Yeah.
It's not like gambling.
Carpet says they got recommended to try making NFT art by their dad. That sucks.
Oh,
My
no.
condolences.
I got that shit in my parents' head like real early, like before anyone else was talking about it. I was like, fuck these things and here's why, and I like gave them an entire TED talk like unprompted over dinner. Like we were at a restaurant too, we were at a diner. Like it just it came up in conversation, I guess, and I was like, because I think I was like, have you heard about this? And my mom was like, no. And I was like, good, don't. Like, it sucks. And I just listed all the reasons why I hate it. And, like, it just never came up in conversation again.
I feel like David would be an NFT guy.
Nah, he okay.
Yeah, he would.
He would be an NFT guy if he... That's my brother. My brother is very into making money.
He's a shoe guy, and I
Yeah,
feel like
he's a
those are
sneaker
related
guy.
enough. Yeah, sneaker guy, and I feel like those have a lot of overlap.
Yeah, because he's the kind of guy where, like, I mean, he wouldn't break the law. He knows better than that, but he
again,
would bend
not
the
to
rules.
not to shit on David. I like David,
Yeah.
but you know.
Yeah. He's a good kid to the point where I think if NFTs like didn't have the stigma around them that they do, and it was only like they're definitely a scam, but like they're not hurting artists or the environment or anything, he would definitely be doing NFTs.
Oh yeah.
Because to him he's like, if you're getting scammed out of your money, that's your fault. That's not on me. You're the one who fell for it.
Yeah.
No.
Which, you know what? I can respect that.
No, I have zero respect for that. Actually,
I think if you're getting scammed, it is your fault.
that's called preying on vulnerable people.
The reason why I have a hunch against David is because when I went to New York for the second time to meet Juno, I gave Juno a big hug, and then I turned to David and I went, "Do you want a hug too?" And he said no, and that really hurt my feelings.
Oh, no.
He's just a 17-year-old boy. Like, that's just how he is.
Okay.
And when you met him, he was 16. So that's just how boys are.
Yeah.
It's just how dudes are.
That's how it be in Dude Land.
Wait, so is David only like 2 years younger than Paxton?
David is a year and a half younger than Paxton.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That's really weird, actually, now that I think about it. Because I'm like, oh, me and David have a big age gap. We're like 4.5 years apart. But I'm like, oh, me and Paxton are like 3 years apart. It like feels fine when you're like, oh yeah, they're 18 and I'm 21, because we're both like definitely adults, like young adults, you know. But then you're like, oh, that's a 3-year age
there's
difference.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. It's just It's just funny.
I mean, I trust y'all to be cool. I don't expect that y'all actually will cancel me over this, but I told Paxton, I was like, I think if someone wanted to cancel me, they could cancel me for being, what was it, 19 dating a 17-year-old, or like 20 dating a 17-year-old?
He was 19 dating a 17-year-old.
Yeah, I think I was almost 20.
That's not cancelable.
Yeah, but like,
Well, I mean, anything is
You
cancelable.
would lose followers over it, but not much.
yeah, I wouldn't. My career wouldn't be over, but like someone could get mad over it.
Yeah.
I was like, if there's anything that like is like even remotely like as in not legitimate as in like it's a good reason to be mad, but like as in a thing that I've seen people be mad about before, it would be that.
Yeah. All right,
Well,
everyone, rapid fire. If you want to get canceled, what would it be for?
Probably
that's
my
the
war
magic
crimes.
That's the magic of Twitter, and Twitter is a place where anybody can get mad about anything at all.
Yeah,
Like,
and
under
build a
the right
community around it.
Do you guys want to know?
Exactly.
Do you guys want to know like the wildest story about myself?
Sure.
Yeah.
I canceled myself on Tumblr when I was like 14.
What?
Before like canceling is a thing, because here's the thing. When I
Tumblr call-out post for yourself.
well here's what it was. When I don't know how to preface this. Okay, so when I was on Tumblr at like age 13 or 14, I had mental problems.
I mean, don't we all?
Yeah, but like worse than they are. We're like they more opaque, or not, no, more
Untreated.
yeah, more clear, more outright than they are now. I didn't know how to act like a normal person online. So there was, you know how like anon hate is a thing on Tumblr.
Yeah.
So what I would do when I was like really sad, like really depressed, is I would send myself a non-hate, like in the form of like my shitty thoughts.
Oh no! Did you forget to turn on?
No. So what happened is that like this was my toxic trait, is what I'm saying. This is don't do this. I would send a non-hate to myself, and then my friends would come like back me up, and they'd be like, "No, you're cool. Don't worry about that guy." And then I would like send shit to them to like get them involved on the drama.
What? Oh no!
This is why I said don't do this.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not judging you or anything.
But,
It's
so-
just very elaborate.
Yeah. And so, like, and it would get, like, real intense. Like, I'm sure some part of my brain was like, there hasn't been a catastrophe in a while. Let's start some shit, you know? So I would just do that. And then, like, everyone would be like, I'm so sorry this is happening to you. And I'm like, I don't know why they're being so mean to me. But anyway, what happened was, it, like, kind of blew up in my face one time because at the time I was really into SPG. Like, I still like SPG, but, like, that was my thing at the time. And so I ran a blog that posted, like, GIFs of SPG that people could use, you know? But the thing is that sometimes I would use GIFs that I just, like, found online, you know, and I'd repost them. And
Yep.
I think, like, some part of me knew, like, I probably shouldn't do that, but also, like, nobody cares, you know? So I kept doing it. And then one time I was doing the self and non-hate thing, and I, like, called myself out, like, via non, being like, well, you steal things, because I wanted to, like, make it seem like I was a bad person, you know, like, trying to accuse myself of some shit. So I was like,
Yeah.
well, you steal things, you steal the GIF for that blog. And then I responded, like, yeah, I guess I do, but, like, and then I was like, I feel like that's not that big of a deal, but then, like, people actually were like, wait, you do that? That's not cool.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, I didn't know, I'm sorry. And they were like, yeah, like, it's fine if you repost them, but you should, like, credit them at least. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I actually just changed after that.
Well, I mean, I feel like this is a good story.
It's a good story, but then, like, told in the worst possible way.
This is a story of something weird.
And you know
turning
what?
into self-growth.
I think after that, like, I think I just stopped doing that after that, like, stopped sending myself hate.
Well, that's we grow as people.
Yeah, in more
Good
ways
job.
than one.
Yeah.
And I get, like, I mean, Leah never joined stream, but she was my friend during this time. And, like, if she was here, she would have just learned something about me. Like
Were
that was
saying
you?
Leah hate?
No, I mean, like, she was in my friend group, so I'm sure that, like, she was in the crossfire at some point, you know?
Yeah.
Just by virtue of being someone who
Yeah.
would have defended me on Tumblr if I was getting hate from someone.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the specifics. It's been
That's-
6-7
That's
years.
very funny.
Yeah. On that note, should we end stream?
I guess so.
I guess.
I mean, I'm having fun.
Alright, well, I mean, it's past my time.
Oh, right. I
Yeah.
forget that you don't just stream until you're done streaming.
Paxton, say something funny.
Well, why me? What?
Because
Why
you're
me
always
every
my
time?
guy that says something funny.
I've said something funny maybe 3 times in the like however many streams we've ever had.
Paxton, go with it. I was gonna make everyone say something funny.
Oh, now okay, but I'm first.
Yeah, because you're my guy.
Okay.
You're the funny guy.
Oh, let me generate like the most funniest thing I've ever said in my life.
You're giving everyone else time to think of funnier stuff.
You're giving me time to Google.
Ooh!
Give me time
wow.
to go through my phone's camera roll to find something funny.
You can't
Like,
just
so
read a
scared.
meme. You gotta think of something
I
funny.
actually do whatever I want.
Alright, Maeve, you go first then, bitch.
No, I don't have something yet.
Say it because you're so confident that you can do something funny.
No.
Say it. Do a funny thing.
I don't know.
I got one.
Yeah.
Women in yogurt commercials are scary. Have you ever like thought about that?
What's the... No,
like-
that wasn't from a yogurt commercial, but I don't know why I associated with yogurt in my mind. That one... What was it, like Troom Troom video or some shit? Like,
Not true.
like 5-minute crafts ass video. Where was that lady
Yeah.
in the yellow sweater? And you have it pinned in our DMs.
And I titled it like all Serbian women look like this.
Yeah.
Or something.
What?
Hold on. Let me find it.
Yeah, in my mind, she's a yogurt woman. Alright, Cherry, say something funny.
What?
Yeah, say something funny.
Nah.
I don't need to say anything funny because I'm funny and I'm awesome like that.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright, maybe your turn. We give you a lot of time.
Yay!
I don't need to say something funny because my
You
life
can't-
is a joke.
Okay.
Steal my shit.
Andy-
No, it's the reverse.
Andy, say something funny.
You should always knock before opening a fridge, just in case there's a salad dressing inside.
You googled that. You googled that.
We got one.
Ah.
Google.
Spicy Rats says tall
Thank
people
you,
could lick your
Spicy
head
Rats.
if they really wanted to.
Never thought
Yeah.
about that.
I could. You're right.
You're not that tall.
I am almost 6 foot.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Paxton, how tall are
Aw. Five.
5.
you? Five.
He
He cut out.
I could. It takes incredible self-restraint every day to not lick people's heads. No, I'm
Andy, how
kidding.
tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Oh, I'm 5'5" too. Dude, I found out. I've been telling people
Short
my
king.
entire adult
Short
life.
king.
I've been telling people my entire adult life that I'm 5'4", thinking I was lying and I was actually 5'3". I looked at my ID the other day. I'm 5'5" apparently. I had
looked at
no
your ID.
Well, because I needed my ID for something else, like unrelated, and I was like, alright, let me pull it out to like get a picture of it. And then I looked at it and it was like height 5'5", and I was like, what the fuck? So
Well,
apparently
better
I'm
than finding
5'5".
out you were shorter than you thought.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Turns out I'm 5'2", and I'm like, no.
Every time I check my height, I get like shorter, and it scares me.
You're shrinking.
Every time
Yay!
yeah.
Paxton, you're like 5'9", right?
I'm 5'9.5", so I round up to
Oh,
5'9".
okay.
Jeez.
I think my dad's 5'9".
Well, yeah. I'm 5'10" and a half, so I round up to 5'11". So.
Oh, I see.
All right, let me think of some life advice to end the stream with.
Don't get short like your papa.
Stop being short.
Here, wait, Juno.
yeah.
I've sent you an image. This is good life advice for you to.
Yeah.
I've texted it to you.
Oh, let me look at my phone.
When I checked, I was like 5'1".
So my life advice comes in the form of like Game Grumps, but did you send me this now? You've sent me this before.
I'm aware, but it would be funny.
Alright, I'll read this. Dear readers, when the world is heavy and gray, know that I will be there to remind you to press the L to turn into a squid.
Wow.
Yeah. That was better than the thing I was gonna say. Good night.
What was the thing you were gonna say?
I'll
No, I need to
I'll
know.
tell you off stream. It's not funny.